Hello and welcome everybody to our Wednesday night Oops All Anthologies stream. As you can tell from your screen, we have now moved into a new anthology, and I am sitting in the DM chair for now, and Kyle is occupying one of the player spots. So Kyle gets to do all the things to me that I was doing to him while he was DMing. Um, Remember this, DMs, whenever you're running a game, everything that your players do to you, you are fair game to do to them when they are the DM. We are Adventures on Tap, which is an Orlando-based organization, and we primarily hold events at local craft breweries, where we will do one-shot sessions of TTRPGs, mainly D&D, but we also have other featured games that we will introduce as well. The three pillars of our organization are: we drink local, we play local, and we support local. All of our events include a charity component where we donate money to local charities, and we'll talk a little bit about the charity that we're raising money for at our break on our stream. We also have local vendors that make all kinds of cool tabletop game related merchandise, and they come to our events, and we help them by letting people buy those. And then, of course, also being at a craft brewery, we eat their food, we drink their beer, or their spirits, as in the case of we will be having an event soon at a local distillery. And we've also had an event at a local meadery. So we drink whatever it is that they're brewing, distilling, or serving, and that helps out those businesses as well. Speaking of our support of local breweries, um, we like to start our streams by going around the table, introducing who we are, and telling you what we are drinking. And tonight, I am drinking the Guavacation, which is a raspberry and guava sour from Ivanhoe Park Brew, Ivanhoe Park Brewing over in Orlando. And this kind of leans into the tart side of the fruit. So if you like a tart sour, you may very well like this. It looks a little bit like grapefruit juice, but it has a nice kick. It's about a 6%, I believe, alcohol. So with that, I will pass it along to our lovely players.
Hello, I am Garrett. Oh, and a reminder, Kyle, you were next. Um, and then we're going in the same order we were previously. But yes, tonight I am playing Bovine. I am a Minotaur barbarian, uh, and also an amazing wizard, if you were recalling. And tonight I am drinking Robonaut Red Ale from Playalinda Brewery over in, I want to say, Titusville. That is correct. So yeah, Playalinda Brewing Company. So I haven't had this before, but can't go wrong with a red.
Hello there, I am Kyle, and I will be playing the Dwarf Cleric Mont Fairforge. But I am drinking the Seasonal Relief, a winter ale from Coppertail Brewing Company.
Hmm,
Honestly, a little surprised that a winter ale was available this early, so I had to pick it up just to try it. And boy, is it already getting me in the holiday snow season. So
nice.
That Ford is known for.
100%. Listen, I gotta find a way to experience it, even though it's 90 degrees every day of the year. All right.
Overrated. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm Christine, and I'm the opposite of Kyle because I'm holding on to summer as long as humanly possible, but playing Keen Thornglen, teenage druid. And I have Florida Avenue's Dead Parrot, the light lager with sea salt and lime with art by V. Steiner. Delicious. I have to hold on. I just stepped off of the cruise boat. And I'm still like 1 foot in Key West. So sorry guys, I'm still holding on to summer as long as possible.
Mentioning that lady, I made sure to grab my mug with all the dumb camera. with all the animals drinking.
Yeah, shout out to V Steiner and Free Hand Goods.
Hello, my name is Chris, and I'm playing Thornoon Hagar, the Dragonborn Warlock. And I might be the only one in fall tonight because I am drinking a cider mead that I made.
Mm. Oh, apple cider or
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Apple
Cool.
cider.
Technically, isn't it called a sizer?
Yes, but we're not. Nobody knows what that means. So.
Like if there's a seltzer in it, does that make it a sizer?
No,
No.
it's
No?
just how it's
That's
the
German.
ingredients that you use to make it.
I'm Brendan O'Connor. I'm playing Tovey Dripstone. He's a little gnome ranger, and I'm drinking Havana Breeze by Tactical Brewing. It's a mojito style sour, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a little saucy, it's a little tart, just like me. Excited to be
A
here.
new character for the bunch.
Yes, a new character. New to this game, although not new to our stream. Welcome, Brandon.
Thank you.
Brendan. Um, all right,
Call me
and
whatever you want, DM.
I'll call you Tovi, and you'll
Call.
like it.
All right, I will.
We one thing we like to do at all of our events and on our stream, if you joined us before, you know this. We like to do a toast, and our toast is very simple. It is to adventure. So on three, raise your glasses high and say it with us. To adventure. One, two, three. To
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 adventure.
adventure,
adventure!
adventure. Mmm.
All right, now I am going to give
Not an
us
ASMR
a
joke.
little bit of a recap from the last time we were in this anthology. So, the last time the PCs discovered a huge underground cavern where they finally found the quarry they had been seeking. The missing youths from the village of Oakhurst, Sharwin and Sir Brayford, and also the outcast druid Belek. Belloc performed his Bond villain master plan exposition, explaining all of the things that he was going to do, and invited the PCs to join him. But when Keen cast Enlarge on Bow, the battle was joined. Belloc was joined in the fight by a frog familiar, the two youths whose skin was transformed to bark and seemed to be thralls of the outcast Belloc, several goblins, and an army of twig blights. Mott failed several saving throws and missed most of his attacks until he finally hit the Gulthias tree so hard he not only killed it, but all the creatures that were attuned to it, including the twig blights and the two ewes that they were there to try to rescue. Uh, they returned to Oakhurst, handed Lady Carowin the signet rings of her children, and received their reward before mystically being returned to the familiar surroundings of the Yawning Portal by the same magic that had whisked them away. And the PCs were invited back the next evening to experience another adventure. And that's where we will pick up tonight when we see the whole group. But first, Tovi, you live in the city of Waterdeep, and you uh, have a very busy social calendar. And so one afternoon, you are having tea with Laurel Silverhand.
Oh,
And
my favorite.
while you are having tea, um, mystically uh, an envelope, a black envelope,
Mm.
shows up and just hovers in the air in front of you. And it's got a seal on it, and the seal shows a relief depiction of the Yawning Portal, which is the very famous tavern that is located in the city. So, what do you do?
Okay. I take a little sip of my tea and then look at Laryl and say, uh, well, I didn't know anybody had my address. This must be forwarded. You recognize that yawning portal nonsense?
And Laurel just sort of raises her eyebrow and says, "Oh dear." Durnan must be up to something.
Mm, I better open it up, or these things tend to follow you around a little bit like a lovesick puppy.
Yes.
I give it a little. I give it a little tap with my stirring spoon and see if it opens up.
Well, it hovers there and it waits until you actually take it and physically
Oh, okay.
open it.
Guess I gotta get my hands dirty.
And there's a note in flowing script written in a strong, steady hand,
Mm,
and it says, "Dear
confident.
adventurer, dear adventurer, you are cordially invited to an exclusive preview of the newest attraction at the Yawning Portal. I, Durnan, have hand selected the brightest, the best, and the most promising potential heroes in all of Waterdeep to be the first to experience this tremendous marvel. Trust me, nobody's ever seen anything like it. Arrive promptly by 8 bells, and a yawning portal host will guide you and the other invitees to your private dining room. You're going to love it. Warm regards, Durnan, proprietor, the Yawning Portal."
I uh I, I look for some sort of timepiece in Laryl's apartment there to see if it says how many bells I got to get there.
It's about 5 bells.
5 bells.
So
Okay.
you have 3 hours.
Okay.
You can get yourself outfitted and get over there.
Well, I politely wrap up our riveting discussion with Laryl because I have a little bit of a crush on her. She's one of the
Okay.
sisters. She's kind of royalty,
Yeah.
Forgotten
Yeah.
Realms royalty. She's got beautiful long silver hair, and then I'll put on some sunglasses that she gave me because I'm a little sensitive to the sunlight, and
Okay.
gather myself, finish up my tea politely, take a couple cookies for the road, and tip my hat to her and make my way out
Okay. So
like a
the rest,
gentleman.
yeah, the rest of the afternoon and evening passes, and around 8 bells, you show up to the Yawning Portal, and as you get to the foyer, you see four other figures. And so, since it's been a while for the audience and it's been a while since we've been in these characters, why don't we go around and just introduce your or tell the other players what your character looks like. So I'm
And
gonna
make
just
it
start.
sexy
Uh, yeah, you can make it sexy or not sexy.
or
That's
not.
not
It's up to you.
yes. We are going to start just sort of going around clockwise or counterclockwise, coming back to me. So, Christine, go ahead and introduce or tell everybody what Keen
Yeah,
looks
so
like.
you see Keen Thornglen, heavily freckled, kind of gawky looking teenager. I'd say like even average looking, really nothing to behold, but has a kind of patchwork cloak, a quarter staff that looks like she's already have some little bits of like bits and bobs hanging on it. And she's always barefoot, a little dirty, desperately trying to not be nervous, also definitely not sexy at all, just like the most awkward teenager there is. um, but on top of her head there's uh, a set of antlers that sit on a cowl, and in that is her little fey tomcat, who her familiar who lounges there. Um, but probably just kind of like nervously picking at the skin around her thumbs as she is wont to do. Doesn't make a lot of noise, doesn't really cast up, but I think also always avoiding the gaze of Bo because he's just big and intimidating. He's like the big brother she never wanted, but somehow still cares deeply for him, but still doesn't like wants to be respectful of all of her elders around her.
Okay, and then Kyle, tell us a little bit about Mott and what people would
So,
see.
a pretty stout, hefty dwarf in decently chunky, heavy armor, but as he doesn't carry himself like a dwarf, as it looks like his face is in a book, very focused, hiding behind our very large minotaur companion, and seems like almost the opposite of what you would think of as a dwarf. Primarily full beard, youngish. I didn't technically give him an age yet, but I mean he's probably like 20s to 30s. Uh, but he
Now's the
seems very
time.
focused on his focused on whatever he's reading and seemingly trying to talk people out of this next event. Guys, there's like last time we I died. Like I don't really like that experience a lot, and I think it's like if we maybe just like had a drink, it would be nice, you know?
And Keen just sort of like pats a pauldron, like shh, shh, shh,
Oh,
shh,
God,
shh,
I'm
shh,
sorry. I thought
shh.
there was another one.
You're okay, bud. You're okay.
Yeah, yeah. Just if you can make him big again whenever there's scary things, then I think we'll be fine.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, that was a good plan.
And Chris, tell us how what people would see when they look at Thornoon. How does he appear to everybody?
He is he's a black dragonborn. They little bit of white on the bottom half of his jaw going down through his stomach, and he's wearing a lot of black clothing, black robes that go over everything, and silver, what looks like maybe a breastplate um, in the middle. And he is not necessarily talkative, more just observing everybody. He seems a little more reserved than some of the other people.
Okay, and Brendan, let everybody know what they would see when they look at Toby.
Sure, Toby's a short of stature but big of heart. He wears traveling clothes, studded leather. He's got a little bit of a broad brimmed hat on top of his white hair. You can see little braids coming down on either side of his bearded face, but a big old mustache leading the way under a big nose, purplish skin. He's a gnome of the deep, a Sverfneblin. So not often does he come out up onto the top. When he has business here, he likes to stop in, uh, but make it quick when he's up here with the big folk before he runs back down. But looks he's got some Western energy. Kind of just saddles up and he's checking you guys out as you check him out.
Okay,
Puffing on a little pipe. It's got some black, sweet smelling smoke coming out.
nice, nice. And then last but certainly not least, Garrett, tell us what people would see when they look at Bo.
Well, uh, it's kind of hard to miss the giant minotaur in the middle of the room. He is kind of sitting, I guess, in front of Ma, who's reading a book, and he's taken to trying to read one himself, and it's how to reconnect with your lost god, but it's upside down, and he's kind of just chewing on something. It always seems like he's chewing on something. He's like, not a whole lot of animal facts in this book here. I'd like to know more about some of the animals
I
around
forgot
us.
about that trait.
But yeah, he's pretty much almost entirely naked. There's no armor to speak of. He kind of has like some makeshift bracers that might have used to be a shield, uh, but it's kind of useless. It's just kind of a couple pieces of wood strapped to his arms and a big loincloth that can't really tell what kind of animal it used to be. Uh, but he's kind of just doing his best. Just always chewing on something, not sure where he gets it from. Every now and then you'll hear it, and you'll see him chewing.
All right, and so as you all are seated there, you have a few minutes to sort of talk to each other, uh, if you wish, since there is a new person there. The tiefling that was here yesterday evening. Well, as you all recall, she kind of had enough when Bo started started having his hallucinations with the dragon god and just said, "Nope, I'm out of here." And she hasn't come back. So there is a gnome there in place of the tiefling.
Are you Sepharis?
It's not. That's
Now, Ma,
Does that look like?
I don't claim to be an intelligent person.
Well,
You think this
I
gentleman
don't-
looks like our lady friend from last night?
I didn't think we would get teleported to like a horrible death palace, and we got there. So I don't know how things work. It might be a weird magic. I don't
We're
know.
out. We're out of whatever was happening.
Yeah, and you
We're
guys wanted to go back in.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
that
didn't
was
have
fun.
fun. We
I've
got some
been
cool stuff.
Fun.
I've been called worse, son. No, I'm Tavi, Tovi,
Are you
Tovi
sure?
Tavi,
Dripstone,
Tavi
Tovi.
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 How's
You
the
can call me
journey?
Tovi.
Good to meet you, Tavi Tovi.
I think it's likewise, but we'll see.
That's okay. That's okay.
Y'all look like y'all look like some big target practices. What is this thing?
Wait,
You've done this
what
before?
was?
Hold on, folks. That sounded like a threat.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, thank God I'm not on the wrong side of this one.
I don't know. I don't know much about what's going on here, but it seems like you've done this before.
All right.
You know.
Well, you know what? I'll break it down to you nice and easy, like, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this gentleman over here in this house, he reads a
Tavern.
magical book, and somehow, with my vast magical knowledge, I'm able to determine that magic is indeed infusing itself all around us everywhere, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
somehow transports us into another world where we then solve the problems of those peoples.
Death and destruction.
I mean, if we're lucky.
I don't think it's real, guys. I think we haven't gotten past that.
I I
Well, how
I
real
think
was Mob's
when we got
death?
stabbed, that was real.
It
I
was
mean,
real. You said you died, dwarf, but you're standing here.
Well,
well,
I mean,
you
like
know how it is adventuring.
yeah,
Sometimes you die a little.
like
You get
everything
better or
went
you
dark,
don't.
and then it turned crimson, and then I was like alive again, and a tree was still attacking us, and things were
I guess
weird.
as long as you don't leave no witnesses, it doesn't matter.
Here's a
It's
point.
not wrong.
Are we witnesses?
Could be. Could
Depends.
be.
I don't know. Do we
Depends
need
on
to
if we
get
get
rid of?
along or not.
Do we need to get rid of all the
No,
witnesses, Mott?
Oh, well,
no,
I
no.
think
I'm blind. Oh, look at me.
if we're gonna adventure forth together, we need to be able to trust each other. So, Mister Tavi,
Toby.
Toby,
Toby.
all
Mm-hmm.
right, I'm gonna stand here, and you look that way, and you fall into my arms, and then we'll know that you can trust me,
Bo,
and then
Bo,
I can
Bo,
do it. You
Bo,
know what?
Bo. You
We'll
need
do
to
it to
kneel
you
down.
first. I'm just gonna turn around and start falling towards him.
I
No, no, no,
immediately
no,
cast reduce on Bo.
Okay,
I'm just gonna.
for narrative purposes, this big minotaur starts to fall towards you. Keen twiddles her fingers, and he goes whoop, and he
And he
becomes
shrinks
about 4 feet tall.
4 feet
Catch
tall.
me?
And
I'll,
make me a your choice, Tovi, a strength or dexterity check.
I'm gonna do dexterity.
Oh,
21. I'm gonna put my foot out just to get. I'll keep puffing, and Toby puts his little foot out and just it stops him halfway, then gives him a little
Yeah,
shove back up.
yeah. He falls. He falls, and you recognize Keen's magic going to work on you, Bo, and the gnome uh it catches you, but then as you look up, he's got one arm across, the other arm puffing on his pipe, and yet somehow he's supporting you. And
All right,
so
folks. This guy
and then
seems pretty skilled. I think we can trust him.
and
It's a
then
good.
you feel just sort of the top of his boot gently push so that you can stand back up.
Politely. Yeah.
Yep.
It's always good to go with your gut.
I'll drop concentration at that time and let him come back to size.
All
Okay.
right, your turn.
I think we're good. I think we touched enough for a first meeting. You ready to go inside?
And as you say that,
That's what
a
she said.
hostess from the hostess from the
That
Yawning
was good.
Portal uh, comes
I'm
up to
sorry, I
you
couldn't
and
let you
says,
know.
"Oh, oh,
We
you're
touched
all
enough.
here.
Mhm.
Uh, please follow me to the private dining room." And she leads you upstairs, and for the rest of you, it's pretty familiar. The path that you go to, you get to this nice, very fancy private dining room. There are several tables set up, and once again, even before you kind of have a chance to place your orders, you kind of have been thinking about what would be nice to eat tonight. Um, People begin to bring out plates, and it's kind of just almost exactly what you would want for your dinner. And
Hmm.
they, clearly this place has a reputation. And Durnan is a reputation of somebody who is a great adventurer, and some people say he's a lot older than he looks. Um, but he looks like about a middle-aged human, and people usually see him behind the bar. But you all eat, and you get a couple of drinks, and the meal passes pretty well. And as you're beginning to finish up your meal, um, the lights in the room dim a little bit, and except for a small platform, like where a bard might perform, and
Okay.
there is a sound of a little chime and a puff of theatrical smoke, and Durnan is suddenly standing there on that little platform there in front of you, and he says, "Oh, welcome back, everybody, to the Yawning Portal. Uh, you remember that I am Durnan. I am your favorite tavern keep in all of Waterdeep. Now,
Hey, real quick, Ken, I'm sorry to interrupt. But when we were doing our intros earlier, we did receive a new follow from
oh, good.
Nikono. So thumbs up
Mikono.
and cheers to Nikono.
Cheers, Nikomo.
Apologies. Continue.
Well,
Oh no, not
of course,
again.
I am Durnan, and you are the first to experience this new attraction at the Yawning Portal. I like to call it the interactive experiential dining parlor. Now, we only invited the finest people in all of Waterdeep, and I have a real eye for talent, as you know,
I
as
like this
almost
guy. He
all of
talks
you
You're
have
slow.
been
Makoma.
almost
Straight
all of
shooting.
you have been invited back. Now, that tiefling just couldn't make the cut. So earlier today, I had to tell them you're fired. But I found a replacement. And with my eye for talent, how can you doubt they won't be an amazing addition to your group? Everyone's going to be so happy with my decision. Trust me. There's never been a finer ranger in all of Faerun. Everyone
I
in
think
Water
he's telling the truth, guys. I never heard anything more compelling in my life.
Oh.
Everyone in Waterdeep is going to envy you being the first to experience this. Nobody has ever seen anything like it. Now, the last time you were here, you learned a little bit about the lack of vision from the leaders of Waterdeep. Our current open lord and the lackey mass lords are letting corruption grow, and
Yeah.
folks, we're going to be in danger of losing our city. And when you went to the Sunless Citadel, you saw the effects of corruption firsthand. When someone
Yeah.
like Belloc is allowed to pursue their dark purposes and is enabled by feckless lackeys, nothing good can come from it. Corruption grows, and the from within can be destructive. Now,
Baby.
you also learned about someone named Durgeddon. And, oh, where's my play? Okay. You learned about someone named Durgeddon, a dwarf who was once associated with that place. Durgeddon was a master weaponsmith, but his clan's home was overrun by orcs and other nasty creatures. Not once, but twice. First, they drove him out of the Sunless Citadel. Next, they drove him out of Kundrakar. But rumors say they didn't steal all of Durgeddon's wondrous creations. You might even find some of them if you look carefully. You also may learn something about what happens when your home is betrayed. Now, Waterdeep is our home. We must be sure that it never gets betrayed. We have to make sure that only the right kind of people are allowed to have control in our city. And for that, we need heroes who are powerful enough and bold enough to ensure our city's future. We've got to protect it from the wrong kind of people. Now, I'm going to take my leave, and I'll leave you in the capable hands of Ton Two String once again. I hope you've enjoyed your dinner and enjoy the adventure. And think a little bit about everything that you see and learn. And then with a flourish, there's another puff of theatrical smoke, and Durnan
An orange
teleports
smoke.
away.
Wait, is this Are we being indoctrinated?
He's just so
Are we the
charismatic, I
baddies?
would follow him anywhere.
Why do we have things that say mist on them?
All right, so
Oh,
there's the lights continue to dim, and then there's kind of a spotlight that seems to come from nowhere towards the back of the room, and a figure walks forward and walks up onto the little platform and sits down on a bar stool. And this figure is dressed like a bard and, in fact, has a lute in his
Oh,
hands.
it's this guy
And the
again.
interesting thing about the lute is it only has two strings. And he says, "Howdy, folks. My name is Ton Two String. Now, let me tell y'all something, 'cause this right here, this is a story older than gumbo on Sunday. Now, we're going to talk about a fella named Durgeddon. Now,
Get
this
ready.
dwarf
We're
right
Tommy,
about
here,
to
this
go
is where
through
the magic
craziness.
happens.
Yeah, you better lock in.
he can hammer steel so fine you
Thanks
think it
for
was
the heads
spun
up.
out of moonlight. Blade sharp enough to cut the whiskers clean off a gator. Now, I
Mm.
promise you, folks still whisper about his work like it's the holy grail of sharp and shiny. But tragedy, oh, it come a knocking. Centuries back, orcs swarmed his home like skeeters in a Chilton jungle summer, just everywhere, no mercy. Ran him out of house and hearth. So old Durgeddon, stubborn as a mule in church, gathers what's left of his clan, heads north into the mountains, hides himself a secret stronghold. Real cloak
Oh,
and dagger stuff. Now from that hole in the rock, he starts a vendetta. Decades long, mind you. Orcs couldn't sneeze without Durgeddon coming at 'em. But let me tell you, when you pick a fight with every orc under the sun, sooner or later they all are SVP. Sure enough, they laid siege, starved him out, and it was curtains. Durgeddon and his folk gone, wealth plundered, halls overrun. Sad end, but that's the gospel truth of it. Now, and here's the kicker. Folks swear the orcs never cracked the deepest vaults. They say Durgeddon's finest blades are still down there in the dark, waiting for someone fool or brave enough to come and grab 'em. Now that somebody just might be y'all. So now your boots are carrying you toward Blazendale, a dusty little mining town on the northern edge of nowhere. And as he speaks, you start to see a mist kind of rising in the room, and
Mm.
the shadowy form of the walls become even more distinct as this mist rises. And he continues talking. Ain't much to look at, but it's the last pit stop before you march 3 days north into them old big broody forests. Hills so dark and thick, you best bring a lantern and a prayer. You want treasure? You want legend? Well, sugar, this here's the road you're on. Don't say old Tom Toonstring didn't warn you. And as the bard finishes speaking, um, the uh, light in the room begins to grow up until it's now daylight. And the five of you are standing on a road, and ahead of you is a little village, and there's a uh, little sign in common that identifies the village as Blazing Dell. So, what would you all like to do?
Wasn't
Lazy
that
Bill
enchanting?
with something. I little heads up that we were traveling tonight might have been a good would have been good with me. Do we know it? Can I roll perception to see if I know where this village is in regards to where we just were? Our history or something?
Roll a history, yeah.
It's not good. Nothing. 5. Don't know.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah,
All
just
you
I
know
know
mean, it
is
that
kind
that
of like pulls us here
from
through
the
the mist.
terrain around and the smell in the air, um, the group of you together would know you're nowhere near the ocean because you can't smell the salt air, and there
Mhm.
are mountains off in the distance, so you know you're in a mountainous area, um, and it is daytime. Now, the others can probably tell Tovi that um, time seems to work differently here because they could swear they were in there several days, but when they got back to the Yawning Portal, it was only a few hours that they had been gone.
It's really weird. Like, we transported ourselves, and like only like 10 minutes happened last week or yesterday. Sorry, and like
Hmm.
I think we just have to figure out the issue here and like solve some problems, like Bo was saying earlier, and then we can like go home but up till that point, we're kind of held hostage here until we figure out what's gone.
Held hostage by adventure.
I've been held
Yeah,
hostage by worse, so we might as well find out what this is all about. Let's get into this village and see what kind of trouble we can find.
yeah,
Oh, we're good
we're
at
just
that too.
All right, I
yeah.
refill my pipe.
I also don't think that it's going to be like as bad as the last one. He did say we're only going to find magic stuff left by somebody, so
I really don't trust him. He was doing a lot of stuff with his hands and
Me
like
I
too.
talking
trust
weird
him
to us.
completely with my
That was the
life.
most trusting
Oh,
speech
okay.
I've ever heard in my life.
How
I
Oh,
could
would
I
you
guess
follow
not
I'm
that
on
think
the
that is
man
a
to
wrong.
the
great
war's
speech?
cell.
I'm in the
Some would
wrong
say that was the
opinions.
best speech.
I would travel
Did,
to Avernus right behind that man, or in front of him,
Oh,
whatever he needed.
I'd let you do it. He said something about orcs. That's
Yeah, I don't
probably
remember
why
a
I'm
lot
here.
about what he said. I just remember his general aura of
Mm.
amazingness.
Yes, I think in this place the orcs were the one that
they were the aggressors.
killed Durgeddon, the person that has all these magical weapons. So
Yeah.
maybe we start by finding where Durgeddon held up.
You know,
Was
I
held
once
up.
had a gym teacher named Durga. You think it's that person?
No.
No,
Probably
No.
not.
no.
Physical
All right.
education's important, though. I think it was good that they taught us.
Something very interesting happens as you guys are standing there, sort of on the edge of the road, having a conversation. There's almost like a little shimmer uh, a few yards behind you, and a horse pulling a wagon just kind of basically materializes out of nowhere and just continues to trot into town, and um the person on the wagon just kind of casually glances at you, but doesn't say anything, and they just keep going, and
Good day, nice
dust
fellow.
rises,
How do you do this fine day?
and they just sort of tip their hat to you.
Were they
And
human?
yeah, it's a human, looks
He's
Yeah.
a
like a
rude
human
human.
male.
Didn't even say hi. He just
Yeah,
tipped the
that
hat.
was very rude.
Are they?
You
Do they look
to the
rushed? Are they like rushing into the town?
No, no, but they just look like they're either on an errand or making a delivery. There's a tarp over the back of the wagon. You can't really tell what's in
Did
there.
it look like the horse was well cared for?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
How fast is he going? Fast enough? Too fast for me to just hop onto the back of the cart and catch a ride?
Now you can catch a ride with me, little guy. I
That
got
would
you.
That would take a acrobatics check
I'll throw him.
or an athletics check, your choice.
Much too proud to let someone throw me, but unless it's, you know, dire circumstances. Yeah, let's do acrobatics. See if I can hop on. I can't. 13.
13. Yeah, you jump and you leap up and you kind of start to turn around like you're just gonna sort of sit on the back of the wagon, and you realize you misjudged, and the wagon is a little far. So instead, you just sort of land in a hero pose, a
Mm,
3 point hero stance, and
puff it on my pipe.
yeah, and then uh, like, oh, that's what I meant to do.
Hmm.
Don't worry, friend. I can help get you places quicker. I'm gonna walk over and just go mage hand and slap him on the chest. And I'm gonna
Are you
push him
pushing me?
5 feet away. I've teleported you. You're welcome.
Let's
That
He
was
kind
the
of
start
weirdest.
moving,
That
guys.
was the weirdest teleport you've
he
ever
kind of just
experienced.
slid.
It
And
It
Looks like
yeah,
you
causes
just.
a rift. The magic is very temperamental. You can see in the ground
Yeah.
there, it caused a rift with the speed at which he was teleported.
Also,
That's
Mage
just,
Hand isn't a
Might cause a rift
teleportation
between us, too.
spell.
that was
Pushing
just
around.
his boots.
Yeah.
Magic
Hmm.
works in mysterious ways, gentlemen.
No,
Let's
it's
keep
very
on moving.
formatted. It's structured.
okay. So as you head
Decades of
into
study behind
town,
it.
um,
I don't know about pushing
you
me around.
as you head into town, you see a a couple of members of the town constabulary. There and there are several different prominent businesses that you can tell. There's one that's called Tolm Superior Outfitting and Dry Goods. Another one is an inn called the Griffin's Nest Inn and Tavern. And then there is a small temple that looks like it's kind of an all faith temple that would basically cater to any, people who worship any of the gods of the pantheon.
Did y'all
Should we
know that
go
you can?
searching around for Kundrakar? Or do you think that's bad if we just ask people?
I'm sorry, for who?
For Kundrakar.
Gazoon type.
What are you
Uh,
saying? You talking
it,
about Drugeddon?
no, Durgeddon's the guy. He's the
Yeah.
dwarf. That's a dwarf name.
Okay, then what's the
Okay.
one you're saying?
The place that he created.
Oh,
Kundrakar.
Oh,
okay. Why don't
The
we ask
place
about the
that the
guy?
orcs attacked?
Because like the place is just in one spot, but guys can be in many spots. If we ask about the guy, we're more likely to find information about him.
I think that outfitter's
Yeah.
place probably knows the best if there's people heading that way all the time. They might have
We're the
talked to some
person
other
selecting
adventurers
the
who had to
outfit.
head that way.
Okay.
Maybe we need outfits. It might be cold there.
You
All
know,
right.
that
We're having to
horse
go
So
through the
earlier got me
mountains.
thinking. Do you know that a horse can actually regrow a hoof? It takes roughly 9 to 12 months, but some can grow them faster in warmer climates.
Does that apply to minotaurs too?
No, I'm not a horse.
Of course.
but you have a hoof, right?
So do many creatures.
They can all
Is it
grow.
is it
and
rude if
as you're
we say
having this
hoof it?
conversation, you guys walk into the doors of the
The outfitter.
Tolm Superior Outfitting and Dry Goods, and
Good job.
you see a dwarf that is smartly dressed, um, standing in front of the store, and he turns and he looks and he says, "Oh, hello, everybody!" And he sees Mott and he says, "Oh, fellow brother, how are you?"
Greetings, sir.
No,
Are you
no, I
Cahoon de Herda?
remember my family. You might be an extended branch of my family, but like, you're not my family. We're not brothers. Oh, like the Dwarven
Eh,
Brotherhood. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I make that mistake a lot.
We're just gonna
Um,
puff and look around in the back.
well,
We were traveling and wondering if you had any information or maybe some information about Durgeddon.
oh, Turget.
Uh, yeah, it's a
Well,
dwarf that we're looking for.
if it's stories you want, lad, then you probably ought to head over to the Griffin's Nest. That's where all the bards tell the stories. At the inn and tavern. Now, if you're wanting adventure and supplies, I see that you all are pretty
Yeah,
well outfitted. But if there's a particular place you're trying to go, if you're going up into the mountains, you might want some gear for cooler weather or the rain or the snow that might be up there. I can certainly help you out. Kel is the name, and supplies for adventuring is my game. Ha 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 ha.
Kel, we're
Oh,
looking for a place called Kundrakar. You know that?
Yeah, might be war in
oh,
Kandahar.
no, we're
oh,
going up
If
into the
not,
mountains. We
if not, there's
assume.
gonna be.
Yeah,
oh, Kundrakar. Oh,
Mm.
well now,
that's not good when a dwarf does that.
I can't rightly say I ever been there myself, but word is that it's up at a place up a few days outside of town called
Mm,
the Stone Tooth. Stone
yeah.
Ooh.
Tooth is a big bare patch of mountain that rises up above its surroundings, above the forest. And people give it a wide berth because there's it's said that there are orc raiders that have made that place their home.
Oh,
So you go in there, you're gonna be messing with a whole nest of orcs.
I told you guys there was gonna be more death.
It
Better
doesn't
stop
have to
talking
be.
pretty to me.
I speak orc. We can probably talk to him.
Listen, it doesn't matter if we kill him. It's not real.
Oh,
Remember,
alright.
this is just a story.
All right.
Hey, don't listen to me, Cal. You're real.
Yes, I sure am real.
Do you have healing potions?
Or like
Oh,
I
warm
do.
clothing.
I do have some healing potions.
Oh, that's
Uh,
great.
50 gold each.
How
For
much do you
this.
have?
Oh, well, I've got. Fortunately, my friend over at the
I
temple,
want.
my friends at the temple, make they make the healing potions, and I sell them, and I give a little donation back to the temple for the purchase. So yeah, I can sell you today. I can sell you probably, oh, I don't know, 10, 12 of them. But if you need more than that, you might have to get rooms at the inn for the night. And, I'll put in an order for you.
Okay, I'll buy 3 of them.
We'll buy three. Okay, that's 150 gold for you.
One,
Mr.
one,
Dwarf
please.
there. You want one?
Yeah, yes, please.
Okay, that's four.
Uh,
Uh, Mr.
yeah,
Minotaur.
I'll take one.
Okay, that's five. One. Oh, now, little lady. Any for you? I cannot hear you.
Oh, can I get one, please?
Uh, oh yes, yes. You sure may. So now there's a two, three, four, five. That's six. And now, uh, sir, I, I don't see many of your folk up here on the surface very often.
What do you mean by
Um,
your folk?
he means
well,
attractive young men.
uh, he, you can tell clearly that he is a Swerve Nephilim, and he comes
Bless you.
from the Underdark. And most of the time, folk from the Underdark, they don't like to be out in the bright sunlight.
Right,
Um,
but this gentleman
That's why I'm
is, so
wearing these
maybe
fancy
treat him as a normal
sunglasses.
person.
oh
Maybe don't
yes,
go
yes.
probing questions into him, Mister.
He's
I don't
just
even know who you
he's
is.
just being friendly in his own way. He didn't mean nothing by it.
Oh no, of
And I,
course
and I
not.
travel light, and I don't got much money to spend on gold on any fancy potions. But thank you very much.
If you
All
have
right, all
enough
right.
to buy me a drink later, I'll get you one of these.
Potion for a drink.
Yeah.
Sounds like a trade.
All right. Give me another one.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be 7. Okay. So 7 times 50, that come to a total of 350 gold. And he'll either take it, if you all lump your money together, or if each of you pay individually for the ones you're buying. That doesn't matter. And then you can see that he has a lot of mundane, but good quality gear here. There's nothing fancy. Um, uh, Bo, you do notice that he does have some shields.
I spent all my money.
Okay. All right. Uh,
Wait, how much for a shield?
how much for a shield?
Well, hold on. You know what? I won't be able to do as much damage because I can't put all my strength into my weapons if I got a shield. I can only swing with one arm. So
Yeah,
nah,
that's
screw
true.
it. I'm fine.
That's true. Okay. Well, um, yeah, I think if you go on over there to um
The tavern to the
the
Griffin's Nest.
tavern, yeah, the Griffin's Nest, uh, your uh, the the proprietor there maybe can help you, and if you're lucky, you might even see the Baron there.
The Baron.
Baron is just full of stories. Baron Alphen. Uh,
Baron often. Not Baron seldom.
no, Baron
Mm-mm.
Alphen. Yeah.
All right, let's make our way to that tavern and have a drink before we are too far
Start
away.
our trek. It's gonna be 3 days. Oh,
All right. So you guys you guys go into the tavern, and it's pretty much a rustic, small town tavern. It's well kept, it's well maintained, but it's nothing fancy for those of you who have spent most of your lives in Waterdeep. Uh, a modest tavern in Waterdeep would be much fancier than this place. And there is a female half elf who is behind the bar, and she seems to be cleaning the glasses. And there is a gentleman who is dressed kind of like a noble, sitting at one stool on the bar, and he has a little glass of whiskey in front of him. And they turn and look as you guys walk in.
Greetings, great adventurers have come.
So what you
And
say when we walk in?
the half elf says, "Welcome,
No.
welcome. Please come have a seat at the bar. Cyril Bankdown. I'm the proprietor and bartender. How can we help you?
Plus,
What would you
We
all like to
seek
drink?"
information on Cahuta Hatta.
send your car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what the dwarf said.
yeah.
And the man with the whiskey, he looks at you all. He kind of gives you all the uh, up and down look, and then he turns back. He takes a beat. He picks up his whiskey glass, drains it, puts it back down. He says,
Must have burnt your throat.
"I can tell y'all where you can find Kundrakar."
Perfect.
That's exactly
Barley,
what we need.
another drink and bring it over to this table.
"Oh, well, much obliged, much obliged."
Hope someone else is paying. I spent all my money on potions.
Hi.
I owed you a drink anyway, son. I got this.
You can pay for his then.
Okay. And it's a small town, so unless you guys just decide to stay here and get drunk the rest of the afternoon, probably a gold piece will cover whatever you guys drink.
Okay.
Um, so, including buying one for the gentleman. He
I hand it
comes.
politely into her hand. Do the little thank you very
Okay.
much. Mhm.
Uh, he walks over to the table that you all have identified, and he gives you a slight bow, and he says, "My name is Baron Ulfin. Uh, you seek Kundrakar. Um, tell me, are you looking for the legendary weapons of Durgeddon?
I
Yeah,
am now.
yeah.
Well, Mr. Minotaur. Uh, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but Mr. Minotaur, the
Oh,
bow. Oh, that's a lovely name, sir. But
Veen.
Bo Veen.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very interesting. Well,
Well, it is nice to meet you as well. I didn't get your name.
Baron Alphen. Uh, yeah.
He
It,
did
he,
I
just.
now
yeah,
remember
he
you said
introduced
that.
himself like twice. Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna go. I'm gonna go
definitely introduced
saddle up in the
himself.
bar. I'm gonna saddle up in the bar and watch this train wreck happen.
But were you thinking more about cow facts or horse facts?
Horse facts. I got a Rolodex I'm going through in
Yeah,
my head.
I
I'm not listening to
assumed.
a lot of what everyone else is saying. I gotta be
Is that what
honest.
you spent your day doing? Like you went to bed and then you're like, I need a new animal to research.
Well, I know a lot of facts about a lot of animals, but I don't always remember them all. But when I see
Oh,
one animal, it makes me think of the facts I know about the animal. Like earlier, we saw that horse. And did you know that there's actually 16 muscles in a horse's ear?
huh.
Yeah.
That's
And
why they hear a lot. Unlike
the
you, who
Baron
didn't
raises
hear
an
his
eyebrow and
name.
says, "That's very interesting.
Is it
I
not?
did not, I did not
So
know
what
that."
about you, Baron? What
Often,
stories can you tell us?
Well,
Baron seldom.
they Baron says that, or he tells you um, about Stone Tooth, and he kind of gives you a rough sketch, and he tells you it's 3 days north of the town, up into the mountains, and he does name the mountains um, as the spine of the world.
Oh,
So,
that's in the north, right?
yep, that is that would be north of Waterdeep for those of you
Don't worry, I know exactly where it is.
who have that kind of lore. Um,
excuse me.
he gives you directions, and he says, "Now, oh, I would be interested in having a single blade with Durgeddon's maker's mark on it that I could put above my mantle. It would be a nice thing for me to show visitors, because Durgeddon is something of a legend in these parts. Kundrakar was overrun by orcs hundreds of years ago, and most people don't go that way because when they do, they often find themselves the victim of orc raids. And so they might either get injured, or they have stuff stolen, or sometimes they just get outright killed, and or at least we think they get killed because nothing else ever happens to them, or nothing else ever found of them. And orcs unfortunately have kind of a reputation. They eat some of the things that some of the people that they capture. So
Mr.
um,
Baron, I want you to know that you talk a lot. And by the time you finish a sentence, I very much forget what you said at the beginning. So you
Hey
want,
Keen, why don't you go over and ask this man all these
I've been
questions we need to
I've
know
been
the
I've been
answer?
well,
writing everything
Yeah,
down
no,
on
I
this little
got
piece of
this.
parchment.
You want
this
a
is
dagger with
normal.
the guy's name on it.
A blade, yeah,
Cool.
or
But
mark.
why would we give it to you? What are you doing for us?
Well, pay
oh
us.
well, I tell you what, I will pay each of you 100
Platinum.
gold pieces
Oh,
Oh,
if you
oh,
can
oh.
bring me one blade from that has Durgeddon's maker's mark on it.
I'm starting to think you could have paid for your own drink.
That's
You sound pretty wealthy.
10 platinums a person? Oh, that sounds really good.
Is that what that math is?
I guess.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, I would
Or he
be.
went up to him.
I would be happy to. I'd be happy to pay you that. And then if you bring back any kind of maps of whatever's left down there in Kundrakar, I'd pay you an additional 25 gold pieces each to have a map of the place. Yes, Mr. Dwarf.
I, yeah, I just want to make sure that like we understand. You said a blade. Like, what if it's like a warhammer or something? Would technically it doesn't have like a blade edge, but it's still a weapon created by Durgeddon. Would that be like management? Like a weapon is fine, or does it have to be like a
Now,
blade?
that sounds like a little innuendo he could have used to get a thing and then not pay us.
See, that's
Good.
why I want to be tricked.
Well, now I can tell you are a dwarf who is a very keen uh,
No, she's
member
keen.
of your species.
Yeah, Keen's right
Uh,
there.
I knew it. I knew it.
That was such a Chris joke too. If you get to do it, it was hard.
and I'm sorry, Master Dwarf. I hate calling you Master Dwarf.
Yeah, I'm not master.
Yeah, you keep
Your
doing
friend
it. It's so
Bo
weird,
Yeah,
isn't it?
introduced
Yeah,
your friend
I'm sorry.
Bo
It's
introduced himself. So you
Mott.
are
Yeah.
Mott.
And you're
Mott.
Baron Alton. I remember your name.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
yes.
sorry. We didn't really introduce ourselves. I'm Thornoon. I'm not a
Thornoon.
Thornoon. God,
What?
I am
Aren't
Right.
you?
Thornoon.
I'm
You
All
are
right.
pretty
He,
sure
he
you
goes
Right.
through
are.
What is
identity.
happening?
He goes
I
through
am
Right.
identity
Thornoon.
issues.
Keen
Yes,
takes
sir.
Thornoon's ale like away from him, just slides it,
No. That's gonna make it
And
worse.
I am the great and
with
mighty
her hand
Like
powerful
on
puzzle
top.
wizard,
you.
Bovine.
Oh, well.
I point at the map that the Baron drew out for us of the mountain. Is there any way any way to get into the mountain, or do you just know the general layout?
I just know of the general layout. I will be totally honest. I'm a little scared to get too close to it.
Mm. Baron,
I
anyone
There.
here? You know anyone hereabouts that's been to the mountain and back?
no sir. I know people who have left this town to go to the mountain,
Okay.
and the only way that any of them ever came back was to the churchyard to be buried, and some of them never came back. So
Wait, how'd they
yeah,
get back if
They were
no one
orc
made
dinner.
it back
Yeah,
alive?
that means someone would have had to get them back.
It means
Unless it's like
the
a.
orcs ate them.
well,
Orcs put them on a
yes,
stick and ate
Well,
them,
no,
Mr.
if
Bo.
they
Bo,
ate them, they
Mr.
wouldn't be
Bo, they
burying them
would
here.
no,
There's
Mr.
Oh,
maybe.
the
Bo.
other ones.
The
They're friends
ones
from,
that
but
the ones that were brought back were ones that people went out and hunted for. They
Wait,
found
you
they
guys
found
hunt people here?
Well, more like search and rescue, I'm assuming. Not like a traditional.
Well, you
yes.
said that. He didn't say that.
be a
True.
long
Yes,
dungeon.
Mr. Mott.
You can,
Thank you for the
you can make
clarification.
assumptions.
Choice of words on my part.
It's
Yes.
not good to be literal with this bunch.
Oh
I'm gonna go ask that bartender if she knows anything. She's been listening, right?
she can't help but overhear. It's
Yeah.
a rather small tavern, so
All
yes.
right. How about you, beautiful? You know anything about this mountain?
I'm here with you. Why are you asking me? We're learning at the same rate here.
Bo, he
Bo,
wasn't
Bo,
even
you drink.
looking at you.
Bo, why don't you drink this beer and go polish your horse? I'm gonna talk to this lady.
All right.
And
I'm sorry. You want him to what?
Nobody
And-
look. Nobody look.
No,
Keen's
French.
blushing, just bright red. Looks away from Bo.
Cyril says to
I
Toby,
really didn't think he would.
says, well, I can't tell you much more than the Baron can. I do know that every now and then we do get groups of adventurers that
Hmm.
come through and want to go search out the place. Sad to say that they don't make it back alive, at least in my experience.
Tell you
Um,
what, I will, and when I get back, I want you to get me a nice cold beer.
well, it will be my pleasure. Be my pleasure.
All right. All right, team. You ready to posse up?
I
One
think we
last
just.
question: are there any
Oh no.
powerful mage type orcs up there that people have talked about we need to be on the lookout for? Or are they all kind of
Good
your
Um,
question.
standard
That's a
barbarian
good. That's a good
fighters?
question, Bo.
Well, a
Not
man
just a pretty
such,
face.
such a studied magical mind as mine needs to know what other great magics he might come up against in his travels.
Makes sense.
well, she says, the bartender says, um,
Oh, sorry. I was
they
I was more asking the Baron. It seemed like we were about to
Oh,
leave.
okay, okay,
So I
okay.
was
We don't know nothing.
The Baron says, I don't know a whole lot about the social hierarchy of orcs, but most orc tribes do have a chieftain, and the chieftain sometimes has a shaman. So it's a good bet that there is
Fuck Pokemon.
at least one orc up there that
Hmm.
knows um,
gotcha, but
that
not
knows
a
some
lot.
magic.
All right. We stand
Start doing those
superior in
finger
the magical
exercises.
department then.
Yes, keep doing your finger exercises, Bo. We got to be ready.
On it.
Well, I am very excited that you all are going on this adventure, and if you are able to bring back a blade, I would be very happy to pay you for it. The
I bet
agreed
you
sum.
would.
And
Yeah,
and then
our agreed upon price. Also, you
and
never
then
answered my
Mr.
question.
Mr. Mr. Mott, yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry I got interrupted when I was trying to answer you.
Yeah, I
Um,
thought
Wait,
you were
people
trying
are
to like get out
interrupting
of.
you while you're trying to talk?
It's horrible. I
That's
can't
rude.
understand it.
There's like no one else in here though. We're the only ones talking to you.
Bo, you just did it.
Ah,
and to answer your question, Durgeddon was known as a bladesmith, but
Uh-huh.
it is very probable he forged other kinds of weapons.
Yeah, he
So
was a dwarf.
if you found like a warhammer or something that has his sigil on it, that would be acceptable. Yes, yes, I would gladly pay you for a weapon that has his maker's mark
Uh-huh.
prominently displayed on it.
Also, do you know what his mark looks like? Like, is there like so that just so that we can know too, or do we have to find that out when we're there?
Uh,
That's fair.
he says, as a matter of fact, I do, because Durgeddon was legendary in his time. And now I can make a rough sketch of it, and he
did
on a
he have a
corner of
last
the map
name?
he draws a
Mr.
square,
Kid.
and he
Like Prince?
draws like a little sigil,
Mr.
and
Kid.
it looks like a stylized dwarven rune to you.
Okay.
And you know it's kind of like a if it were if it were done slightly differently, it would just say strength, but this is kind of like strength with a flourish.
Okay.
So
So it's intricate, and he does know the root.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Knows a lot.
Well, you know, there are there have been people that have held on to weapons that they're getting forged for centuries and passed them down to their family. So
Can I roll
yeah, his
insight and see if this guy looks like a warrior?
sure you can roll insight.
The way this guy is,
24.
he's just a baron.
His hands are very soft. He
Okay.
has he has
Well,
he has
so are
not
mine.
he has not wielded a weapon in anger. He's never, um
Got it.
worked at the blacksmith or plowed a field.
Lives in his
Has
mom's basement and collects swords. Got it.
Well, he's the Baron of the town.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, nope. And
I
sometimes you
am a
put
little
them
bit of
in your
that.
office when you're working remotely.
I got one right
It's
over
fine.
here.
Is that what we're
Yeah.
doing right now?
It's literally
Seems
what we're
oddly
doing right here.
specific.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that a horse can produce up to 10 gallons of saliva a day?
Thought that was going somewhere else for a second.
I
Are you
did
guys
too.
ready to go?
I
You
heard
guys
the
ready to
S, and I
go?
didn't think saliva.
I think we're ready to leave before both.
I
starts
think,
going
Minute,
Baron,
minute,
it was
second.
good to meet you. I'm sorry
Queen
that you
sips
met
her
us.
her first sip of ale just to
Yeah.
not pay attention to anything.
Keen, should
You
you,
better
be
drink that.
drinking that? Are you allowed to?
Hey,
You don't like it.
hey,
It's all right. You'll like it when you get older.
yeah.
Safer than water in these parts,
It's
probably.
like apple juice that's gone bad a little bit.
I don't know about bad. I think
Well,
gotten
like,
better.
oh, yeah,
Takes-
but like to
Takes
her,
another
it
takes
might
another
sound
sip because she
bad.
just wants this all to end.
And Kian surprisingly finds that the ale has been put in a wineskin for her, and
A traveler.
she is now about half a mile outside of town, along with the rest of them, as you all are heading north into the
Keen,
wilderness.
wait up!
Uh,
We're
You
getting
know,
fast.
I actually just remembered a fact related to liquids with horses.
Keen,
And,
how much do you think that Bo thinks that guy's first name was actually Baron and not just his title?
Wait, are you suggesting it's not?
That's what I thought.
He introduced himself as Baron. How blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's a
So-
title.
Album?
Well, it was added something.
Often.
I
his
heard
name
you
was
and Tavi
Often.
Tovi talking about
Oh,
it.
Uh,
You said it. It's stuck.
Wait,
I
is
did. It's
Tavi
canon. You're right.
also a name?
For
Like a-
whatever reason, this is the funniest conversation he's ever heard.
It probably has a
Doesn't
lot to do with what you're
I
drinking.
knew Keen would finally
Well,
come
like-
around.
so the answer to your question from earlier is about a cup and 2/3.
What?
400 milliliters.
Of
Of
To
how
the
much
question no one asked.
Another swig out of the wineskin.
Yeah, it's just-
It's walking.
So we're walking on the
Okay.
It
trail.
only gets
You
funnier the more you
travel
drink.
north from the mining town of Blazingdale. You pass through
On the road
brooding
again.
pine forests and deep vales. From where you stand now, you catch sight of tall, steep hill that rises to a prominent bare knob of rock, the Stone Tooth.
Oh.
By the way, you're now on your third day of travel after
Oh.
leaving Blazingdale. A
Fast
thin
forward.
A thin spire of smoke rises from some unseen point high on the hill's slopes, and you can make out a steep, narrow road or track that runs back and forth across the face of the mountainside. What would you like to do?
All
The
I'm
track
saying-
leads up to where the smoke is.
No. So
Sorry.
imagine kind of a. You now see why it's called a stone tooth. It's sort of like a tusk of rock that sticks up out of the ground, and maybe about 2/3 of the way up is where, on the opposite side, is where it looks like the smoke is coming from, and the path you see is on this side, and you know it. There's not carved into the rock; it's on the hill that the rock is standing on. So
Mm,
you don't imagine that the path goes up to where that smoke is coming out of,
got it.
but the path
I
probably
suggest we get
leads.
off. I think we should get off the path, but
Yeah, is there anything we can see that's been like any indication that other people have been here, or I say people?
I
orcs?
would like to see if I can find tracks of any orc.
Okay,
activity in the
everybody
area.
who wants to can make a survival check
There
to
was
find tracks.
Oh, damn. see, Evan. Wait, I get advantage, don't I?
yeah.
survival?
So
7.
I get advantage to navigate or track. So since I'm trying to track orcs, there's one. Let's do advantage roll. 19. So that is a natural 20 with a minus
Right. Okay.
This one.
King or Bo. You can tell that four booted humanoids came down the path from the direction of the stone outcropping within the last day and headed into the forest. And the trail joins with older tracks in the woods and becomes indistinguishable after a few yards.
And is it just one set going this direction, or is it
Oh,
like a faint set going one way and a harder set coming back?
there's four fresh tracks coming down from the mountains. And then as they go off into the woods and you follow them a little bit, they then start to crisscross with a lot of older tracks. So you kind of lose them in the jumble of tracks, so you
I
can't really
guess
follow them.
my thought was, are they coming from
They're
where
coming
they
from the
hang
mountain.
out? No, no.
The most recent ones are coming from the mountain, not
Right.
going to it.
But what I'm trying to figure out is if they went to this place and now they're coming back towards their home, or are they coming from their home?
You can't discern
That's why I was
that.
trying to discern the track and what was older, what was newer, kind of thing. So
Yeah, the newest is a set of tracks that is coming from the mountain. Perhaps
They're still out.
maybe there was you know rain or wind or something that uh, uh, obscured earlier tracks on the
Hmm.
path.
all right. Well, I can see that there are some gentlemen that have traveled this direction. I'm going to point down the path. We might be
Or
able to.
gentle women.
I mean, they're pretty deep footprints, and we're assuming that they're orcs. So I'm gonna
Orcs are
say
pretty big.
hefty men or women. Are they happy? Okay, cool.
There.
Yeah, orcs this way. I think we can safely
I've,
say
I've
that.
yeah.
Let's go kill most and ask one some questions.
Are there any animals around?
Um, what
That is a good question. And being an
what
animal
are you
expert,
what are you using, Keen? Are you using
If there are animals, I would like to cast Speak with Animals to see what they've seen past in the last day or so.
Oh,
And
okay.
if they can give us any directions.
Just make me a nature check to see if you can notice any.
All right.
Um,
That is a natural 20.
She's gonna snow white this.
Woo!
okay,
that's
you
two in a row,
have
folks.
What a kind of animal and what's its voice, Ken?
Do
you
it.
have you have your choice. You notice that nearby there is a deer, there is an owl, and there is a squirrel.
What's
Ooh.
the most observant, or what's the funniest
But
thing that Ken could
Ooh.
talk to?
but
Ooh.
is it daytime? Because if it's daytime, so I want to make
Mm,
sure that because the owl would be up at night.
Ooh.
mm.
It
Ooh.
is daytime, and it is an owl that appears to be sitting in kind of a big knothole that probably is where it has its
Now we're just
nest.
going with stereotypes, Ken.
It's just sort of sitting
Like from
there,
Fox on the Hound.
and its eyes, every once in a while its eyes will open a little bit, but then it kind of closes, and it just seems to be um, relaxing there.
So Keen wants to talk to the owl. Christine really wants a squirrel voice. So I'm torn here.
Let's go with the deer, I
Follow
guess.
your heart.
Well, the deer would be so I'm trying to think of like realistically. So if the owl's safe in a tree and can like look out, it would probably observe it. Deer would probably be scared away if they're orcs, and same with squirrels. So I'm gonna go with the. I'll knock on the tree and call out to the owl.
Okay, and you're casting your speak with animals,
Yes, yes, yes. I
and
cast speak with animals.
the owl says, "Who is there?"
Uh, uh, sir, ma'am, sir.
Sir is
Yep.
fine.
Uh, we're a little lost. Did anybody come through here in the last I don't know day or so? Did anybody wake you up?
Just the smelly, ugly ones from the mountain.
Ooh, and I'm kind of turning back and forth to everybody. They're smelly, ugly ones. Where did the smelly, ugly ones
Ask him
go?
about anyone other than us.
They went deep into the woods, probably hunting.
Do they hunt here often?
They go in search of game. Sometimes they hunt other two legs, bring them back, sometimes tied up, sometimes already good for carrion. I wish sometimes they would drop one where I can feed on it.
Can you let me know which way they went? Maybe I can try to find some carrion for you.
And
What are we signing up to carry on where?
it sort of lifts a wing and points kind of to the southwest and says, "They go that way."
All right.
Pitter,
Oh,
pitter patter.
all right. Don't worry. I'll get you. I'll get one of those nasty squirrels for you when we come back. Enjoy your nap. Also,
Tastes like
cannot contain my excitement talking to you
it's
now.
like acorn. Mm, very nutty.
Ask him to come with us.
Get your rest. We're gonna go find them. I'll bring you back a treat.
Ask him if he wants one of their eyes to eat. I can get him one of them.
My friend wants to know if you want an eye.
An eye? Your eye?
No. This one of those smelly eyes. Do you want that or do you want a squirrel?
Squirrel tastier. The
Deal.
stinky ones from mountain. I think I would not feed them to my sister-in-law's brood, and I hate my sister-in-law.
Oh, family drama. All right, we'll come back with a squirrel for you. We'll see you soon. Let the group know and
Of good
86 PIs.
hunting. And then it kind of just shuffles back and disappears into its cubby hole.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to a squirrel soon. Don't worry. We're gonna get all the voices of all the animals in this forest. It's gonna happen.
I mean, you still have to speak with animals until now, until long rest. So talk to every single one you see.
Yay!
Yep. As so pointing
I am
southwest.
banning this spell from my game.
Every animal. Hi. Hello.
And
So we get a crazy
most
one.
of them just seem to freak out and run away when
That's a cheat.
Come on, man. I rolled a nat 20. I should be able to talk to all the animals. But
You just have to
yep.
talk to your cat.
Yep. So I let everybody know that they they go hunting. They often hunt people, or I'd say like humanoids, so things on
Mhm.
two legs. That they stink, and that they've gone that way.
So I guess it just depends. Do we want to keep to this road or pitter patter off into the bush and do a little roundabout?
I think our best bet, if we're looking to take down all these guys, is to not leave any to come at us from behind. So we have an opportunity here to thin the herd, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
I say we take it.
I do too. Good
I
thinking,
agree.
Bovine.
Them
well
not coming from
Bean.
behind us is always good.
everybody
It's my
can make
accent.
me
400 milliliters.
everybody can make me a I'll give you your choice of a survival or a nature check.
Survival. Damn it. 11.
That's a nat 1. I think.
Apologies. I rolled it with
little-
advantage by mistake. I think I got a 2.
And we're the
19.
nature babies. We should be doing better.
Survival.
Okay.
I'm hungover.
Thornoon, you after you guys discuss what you want to do, you spot a
Oh wow.
really good, well hidden place that you can make a camp where you can be close enough to the path to see people traveling on the path, but you feel like you're far enough away that you're screened from people walking up and down the path.
Guys, I have the perfect spot right here.
Ooh.
An ambush location?
Well, observatory, if you will. We can see if they're coming towards us, and maybe we can track them after, and then they won't really see us. The reason I say tracking is because if we just go ambushing every single person that walks on this path, we may not be able to find where they're going, which may be their location, their hideout.
Right, but if we keep one alive and then interrogate them, we learn those things.
Maybe, or maybe they
They
just
lied
piss
to us.
themselves and die
And
because
it'd
they're
be
too
funny.
scared. It would
I
be,
might
but
be-
it wouldn't be beneficial to us.
I might be able to infiltrate the group too if we're feeling a little creative.
All
What?
right.
I got some skills.
Oh, okay.
If you're up for it,
God.
should we make
Alright.
camp and see what happens?
We should, and maybe we can just, not ambush the first group that comes out in front of us.
Bo, you on board with that?
I mean, if the whole team doesn't want me to attack nobody quite yet, I can wait if that's what's
If you,
best.
why don't you wait for a special word, and when we say it, maybe then you can use your special magic bow powers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come in swinging.
Was our
Okay,
magic
and
word going to be pineapple?
It is now.
That's what I was going to suggest was pineapple. That's what I
hey,
said. That's what I say in bingo.
and as the party decides that pineapple is going to be their keyword and they begin to get their camp together, we are going to go ahead a couple of minutes early and take our break because that's a good spot to break. When we come back, we will see what they have discovered as they are camping there. Um, so we'll be back in about 15 minutes at quarter after the hour. We're going to take a break on the stream. Please take a bio break, viewers. And when we come back, we will first talk about our charity we're raising money for on the stream, and then we'll get right back into our game. Talk to you in a few. Welcome back. We have had our break. We hope you all have enjoyed your break. And before we dive back into our game, we'd like to tell you a little bit about our charity that we're raising money for here on the stream. Now, if you look down at the bottom of the screen to the right hand side, you will see a little QR code link. And right below that, you'll see a little button where you can donate. And our charity that we're raising money for is Child's Play. What Child's Play does, they work with hospitals, specifically children's hospitals, all across the country. And their mission is to gamify hospital recovery for kids, since hospitals can be kind of a scary place for young children. And that charity has a special place in our hearts here at AOT because some members of our community have been directly touched by having to have children in the hospital, and they've benefited from some of the things that Child's Play does for kids when they are in there. Now, 100% of your donation that you give to Child's Play through that link goes directly to them. We don't take any penny of it, and not even Twitch takes any of it. So if you donate through us, it goes straight to Child's Play. Um, and here in the Orlando area where we are based, they work with the Nemours Children's Hospital and the Arnold Palmer or Winnie Palmer Children's Hospital. Um, now, uh, one of the ways that, or one of the things that we do, we've talked about the fact that we raise money for charity at our live events, on our streams, at all the other events we do. And that doesn't often leave a lot of money for us as an organization. So in January of 2025, we set up a Patreon. And in that little QR code, you can find a link to the Patreon as well as all of our other social media. And we call our patrons Brusaders. And there are several tiers of membership. And you get a very cool lanyard. And when you come to events, you get little pins in the shape of the different dice from D&D. And as you remain a member for longer, you can, at certain tiers, you can get gifts for your 3 month, your 6 month, and so on. There's different tiers, so you can join either as a free member or at a paid membership tier. And there's all kinds of different benefits, including the fact that you can get advance notice of some of our events. At certain tiers, you get discounts on tickets to our events. And we do even have a special ability for you to perhaps join us on a stream, either one of our weekly games or one of the special games that pop up from time to time on a Friday night, usually when we're showcasing a game that is going to be at an upcoming event. Um, Speaking of upcoming events, we have a couple of events coming up later in October. We are going to have an unusual two-weekend event. On the 24th, we will be at Forward Slash, and on the 25th, we will be at Conduit. Now, I'm not sure if there's any tickets available for those right now, but keep watching because sometimes there will be people that have to cancel and a ticket may pop up for an event. We, Kyle, do we have a paint and sip coming up this month?
This weekend. It is
This
the
weekend.
18th. Yep, at
And
12
where will that
Talons.
be? 12 Talons.
Yep.
Okay. Which is down near the 408 in just east of downtown Orlando. And
A Halloween themed miniature that you have all the painting supplies for.
ooh, very
Ready for
cool.
your next event. Possibly one of those Halloween events.
Yes. And then we have some events coming up in November and December as well. You can find our a link to our website, aotorlando.com, in that little QR code. And then when you click on the events tab, it will show you all of our upcoming events, including the ones that have tickets available for sale. So if you are local to us, please consider buying a ticket and coming out to our events. Our players all say that they have a great time, and we enjoy seeing new faces and having fun running games at our table in craft breweries while we're all drinking craft beer. Now, is there anything else that we need to mention before we dive back into the game? Okay. Um, what when we left before our break, the party had decided to make a camp, and so Garrett, we now have the party in a camp on the map, and you all have camped in a little clump of trees where you can see out, but you've judged this well enough that you know that as long as you're relatively quiet, people passing by on the path won't be able to see you, but you will see them. And you have been there for a couple of hours, um, alertly watching the path. And suddenly you begin to hear some noise. And the noise is the noise of gruff voices. And they are speaking in a language. And um, Bo, you understand what they are saying. Let me see if anybody else understands what they are saying. Um,
Kofi
Thornoon
does.
under Thornoon understands what they are saying, and Tovi understands what they are saying because they are all speaking in Orcish.
And did we all agree that we're not? We're gonna try to? Are we gonna try to not
Yes.
attack them first?
Please, please not attack them. We need to find where they're going.
Well, if there's only four of them and we don't attack them, then there's no second group coming because I only saw
Can
four footprints.
can I try? Can I try something if they get close enough?
Okay, let me kind of describe
Okay,
them
continue and we'll go. Okay.
and show them to you. You have four hunched humanoids in
I
dirty
just
hide
touched them.
armor approaching along the trail. They're snarling and muttering to each other in Orcish, and yellow tusks jut from their bestial faces. Um, and they're like, "Oh, there's no traffic on the roads now. They sent us out, and we tried to cook it, and all we come back with is some uh, bloody deer. Oh, I'm ready for some man flesh." And another one says, "Well, I I would rather fancy a side of orc myself, or a side of elf myself." And then another one, another one says, um, "Well, yes, but you know, the I have a hankering for dwarf. It's been a long time since I've had a good braised dwarf cooked in a nice orcish grog." Uh,
Don't tell Mott.
and so that's what you all hear as they
They're
are.
just sounding weird. I don't know what they're saying. Why are you saying I
Oh,
need to be afraid?
that's
Yeah,
right.
no,
We don't understand orc, right?
I don't. I just hear garbles.
they're
It's
just
okay.
talking
Yeah.
You
about
don't need to know.
they're just talking about the grocery list.
Wait, you eat groceries?
And you're on
I
it.
don't. I don't see any paper. How do they have a list?
We,
They memorized it.
listen, we just let
Oh, they're
these group.
smarter than they look.
We just let this group go by, and then
Is that what we want to do and just track them?
they'll hopefully lead us to where their hideout is.
Just
Maybe.
don't move.
If there's another group coming from the same area, we can attack them and then interrogate them. So we have two forms. We have one to track, and then another group to interrogate.
I can.
Okay.
I'm pretty good at disguises. If you want me to talk to them
We can probably use that on the next group.
later, sounds good.
Yeah, on the
All right.
next group, you can use a
Inside,
disguise
then
and
yeah.
then go talk to the next
All
group.
right.
You can
Twiddle my
say you
mustache.
found the list that they dropped.
Mm. Good
and
one.
they're continuing to walk,
All right.
and they don't pay any attention to where you guys are. Um,
And
they
it's nighttime.
they're it's dusk.
Okay.
It's dusk.
Okay.
So, are you guys going to let them go by, or what do you all want to do?
Quick, while Bo's on break, we're gonna let him go.
Yes, we let them go by.
Yes.
Hurry up! Yeah,
I'm a
Okay.
tree.
Go, 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 go.
All
before he
right.
comes back. Yeah, and then we're gonna follow after, stealthily.
Okay.
I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know if following them right now was the best. We could
Well, does
track
What
them.
about
anybody?
Fondle?
Oh, you
What?
want to track? You just want to track them.
Oh,
Yes. And then the next group that comes by, we can attack. If another group comes by, we can attack them and then interrogate them.
Okay.
How
why don't we just
how
follow them?
how long do you all want to wait?
Yeah, that's a long time. Are we that patient? We're that patient.
Oh God, he's coming back, guys.
It's also
We
getting
gotta make a
towards night.
decision.
It's also
We gotta
getting
make a
towards
decision.
Weird,
nighttime.
nothing has happened at all.
It's also
Nothing
getting
happened.
toward nighttime, and we should probably sleep.
And then just
You
track
guys
them in the
haven't been
morning.
sleeping?
It's
It's
night of the
dusk.
night.
It's
It's
dusk, and we have to tell them.
But we don't
They
want.
passed. They just went by. Now we want to track them. Thornoon suggests we track them later to where they went,
We don't want to
Okay, I
wait
can
too
do that.
long
No problem.
though,
True.
and we
because
can
we
have
don't
our
want
rest.
the tracks to
Go
like
away.
Go
dissipate.
away.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we want fresh
earlier
tracks.
earlier when Bo found the tracks, he
Uh
pointed
huh.
them out to everybody, so you all were able to see the tracks. And being adventurers, you can tell that the boots that these orcs were wearing, they pretty well match up with the tracks that you saw. But now they're
Okay.
headed back towards the formation known as a stone tooth.
Got it.
And you all, anybody who tries to track is going to have advantage on tracking because you've seen the tracks before. You've also seen the creatures that made them, and you know they're
Cool.
relatively fresh. So,
Plus, I'm really good
Uh,
at tracking, so I got it.
and I'm. You know what? I do my best work at night. So what's while we're camping, I can go out and reconnoiter, see where it goes, and track them at night, and then come back.
Unless you guys want to follow this group now.
No, let's follow them later. But we can.
okay,
I get if we wait until it's dark. I get. I'm better at night. I can take off my sunglasses, and I can track them, see where they went, come back, and then tell us for the morning, and then ambush them when they come back out to camp again, and then we'll know where they went.
That works.
Or
No.
we
for
just
me.
go in there at night and kill them all while they're sleeping.
We can go now, can't we?
Yeah, we don't need to sleep right now. I've been sleeping this whole time. I didn't even know
it's
those guys were here.
yeah, it's
I'm good with going now.
dusk. Um,
Let's track them now, Thornoon.
Yeah, we can catch them when they're
Okay.
possibly eating the grocery list that they have.
Well, they don't have you. Okay, we can track them
Huh?
now. Nothing.
What?
Okay.
Okay, so we'll track. We'll track them now, but from a
okay,
distance.
But yeah,
everybody,
let's
give
give him an
me
hour, and then yeah.
yeah. Okay, so you wait an hour. Everybody, give me survival checks at advantage.
And if we already get those advantage, we double advantage.
No.
All right, fine. Natural 20.
Really?
19.
Natural 20 for a 19.
A
Okay.
5.
Okay. All right. Well,
18.
Mott, Bo, and Fornoon have no trouble following the tracks, and Tovi, you see them pretty clearly as well. Um, and you guys are able to
Toby top.
begin following the tracks. They go to the base of that stone path that's cut in that zigzag path that's cut into the side of the mountain. And as you get there, you look up and you see a place where there's a little hollow. and a and you can tell the hollow is there because it's outlined with the glow of like a small fire.
You can tell the
Not
hollow is there by the way it looks.
not it sort of it looks like there's probably a fire in something like a brazier.
Mm.
So it's small and it
An orc
it's
chimney.
it's faint enough that probably a casual observer wouldn't notice it, but you guys, um, you guys know this path has to go somewhere, and so as you're carefully scanning back and forth up this hillside, oh, okay, there, that must be it.
So okay,
That's
So
so
pretty
it
now we have
is
neat.
to, they
relatively
can
dark.
they can see
Um,
us.
yeah, and everybody can make me nature checks if you would like to.
Okay.
Goddamn,
Those of
not
you who
rolling one.
speak orc will get advantage on your nature check.
Oh, good.
19.
19.
Well, I rolled 2 9s, so 9.
I rolled a 4 and a 1.
Okay.
13.
All right. Well, Mott and
Who do not speak orc.
yeah,
I've heard something about a grocery
Very
list.
high EQ, so I can
Mott
kind of get
and
the
Keen.
vibes.
Yeah, Mott and Keen and Tovey. You all know that orcs have dark vision. So, you
Can't see
know,
me though.
Hey,
yeah,
guys.
you all know that if you
I think we're
don't
in the open
try
today.
to be in cover, um,
Yeah,
if you get too close, they will be able to see you
got it.
at night.
Um, I can get close. They won't see me
Do,
coming.
do you do well up close though, or are you a long range person or a short
I can get
range?
close enough.
I just don't want to put you in a position where you experience the endless darkness.
I do my best work in the endless darkness.
Well, yeah. Now that I think about it, for you, would like going to the light be like your death, or like what?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is for
hmm
you. For well, death
We're
is
all
probably
we're all mushrooms in the end, Mott.
mushrooms. That's different.
Dead mushrooms eat dead people, and people eat dead mushrooms.
Did y'all know that through evolution, human beings and humanoids are closer to mushrooms than plants are to mushrooms?
Explains why I don't like my kids so much.
Mm.
You have kids.
They're a
You
type
said
of
you don't
mushroom
like
people.
my kids.
They're a type of mushroom people that taste good on pizza. I'll tell you about that later. All right, I'm gonna use.
My favorite topping is pine.
I'm gonna use my Swerf Neblin camouflage and turn
Okay.
Bless
into
you.
and make myself look. And I just take out some paint, just put it on my cheeks like
Oh
this,
man, you about to go green face? I don't think that's okay.
green face. Yeah, I am. And then I go disguise self.
As long as he's not being
Okay.
like rude
Hold on.
about it,
Can't
it's
disguise
publicly
self only
stated.
up you by like a foot?
Can I do a foot? Yeah, you can.
Only a foot. Aren't you like 3 feet tall?
I'm 3 feet, but you can. I just look like a small orc.
He could be like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
child.
An
He could
orc
be
He
like
could
that
far
probably
If
away.
look
shaman.
I
like
want,
a
if I want, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do Swerf Niblin camouflage, so that just it gives me advantage on stealth. But then also, my people, or is it class? You can't find me in the dark. It's my
Hmm,
people.
a racial benefit.
It is a racial benefit.
Never heard of him.
Where is it?
Probably under features.
yeah. Gift of the Svirfneblin.
I feel like you guys are making up these words.
Okay.
It's a very common thing, actually.
Is it disguised self, or is it the, where is it?
Uh,
It's basically like you can't see me with dark vision.
that may be a Gloomstalker thing.
I'm sorry, I thought I knew it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, Emerald
Oh,
Sight.
you're adept. Umbral Sight.
Yeah.
You're adept at evading creatures that rely on dark vision. While entirely in darkness, you have the invisible condition to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you. Okay,
So it's
there you go.
nighttime, so I'll get close enough just to check out how many people are there. I'm just gonna go scout it out, see how many people are, or wait, how many orcs are up there, and then come back and tell everybody.
Okay, and the good thing for Tovi is that Tovi has Orcish as a language.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go.
Sit tight, everybody. Let me go round up what's happening up there. Okay,
Yeah,
prepare your spells.
yes,
Just can't
let's
move.
go over here, and then I'm going to.
I think
Um,
we're supposed to start where it says start here.
well, no, you guys aren't supposed to start yet. The only person who's supposed to be here at this point is supposed to be um is
Tavi
supposed to
Tovi.
be Tavi
Tavi
Tovi.
Tovi, good old Tavi Tovi.
Okay,
I
and
do.
I put some markers on some of these maps so I would remember where
Mhm.
where it was that people were supposed to go
Smart.
when
It's
we started.
smart. You're fine.
All right, so yes, you follow that zigzag path up, and when you get to about there, um, you're about 40 feet away. You see that there are two orcs um, that are sitting there. They look like they are posted as guards.
Okay.
However, they are talking to each other, and every now and then they pick up something, shake their hand, and toss something down. And then sometimes they grunt in disappointment, and sometimes they chuckle. Um, they're clearly focused on whatever they're doing more than keeping watch.
I did say I'd come back, but if it's just two.
They uh, they are as you listen to their conversation, you can tell one is named Wark and one is named Thark,
Okay.
and
Are
so
they talking about anything important?
they're just talking about how much being on guard duty at night sucks,
Got it.
and if they didn't have their dice game, it would be sheer tedium, and
How
it's
far in
good.
can I see? I have dark vision of 120 feet. Can I see
Oh,
past them?
jeez.
Hmm.
You cannot really see past them that much,
Okay.
and that's because of the angle.
Got it.
The path is kind of climbing to this
Uh-huh.
little portico, and then you can sort of see the overhang. You can see this. You can see this whole ledge along
Okay.
here, but behind them, you don't know how what opens up behind them because of the angle you're looking at.
Um,
If you could climb up to that ledge level, you would be able to see
is there
any
a
farther.
torch? Do they have that fire?
There's a the glow would indicate it's probably like a little brazier or something that's kind of off in this general area over here.
How
Um,
close can I get without getting into the light?
light source is probably
There.
about 20 feet bright light and
So I'm
20
probably as
feet
as
dim
close as
light.
I could get.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. God, I want to kill them so bad by myself.
Are
But
these
you know
guys
what? I'm gonna
standing
go.
on a cliff?
Yeah, it's like It's like a level little
Yeah, and
shelf
the path in front of them dips down.
goes down. I'm gonna go back and tell the crew what I saw.
Okay. All right. So, Tovi is back, and he tells you what he saw.
Looks pretty light. Looks pretty light, you guys. I think I could take them out myself, but I didn't want to hog the glory.
Well, it would be bad if you were to get yourself in a spot of trouble and not have some backup. So it's good you came back.
Mm-hmm. If we stick close to those shadows, we could lure them out and take them out before any backup comes.
Did he describe where they are positioned?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Well, I presume he did.
Yes. Oh, I tell them everything they saw. Yeah.
Okay.
The shelf,
Also-
I can't really see behind them, but it looks like there's an entrance down the end of the shelf. So I don't think if we take them out quiet, I don't think backup will come out.
What if the place where it comes up the
Quiet's
pathway
not
is it like a
gonna
bottleneck?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What if we take these guys out, throw them down, and let them come up to us through the bottleneck and just take them all out?
The rest of them,
All of them.
it's a whole warren, right? I don't ring a dinner bell.
Yeah. I can run in there and push up both those guys off a cliff.
I haven't seen you guys in a fight before, but if you think you can handle yourselves,
I don't think we should call everyone to attack. If we tried to stay stealthy, that would be best. But
So,
I'll stay in the back.
real quick,
if they come running out, it is a good defensible place right there. Where we
I
can
have a
fall back
question.
here to the forest.
So the dwarf in loud ass plate armor, the
I'm
giant
staying
dragon
to the
person,
back.
and the minotaur. You're suggesting we go stealth?
Well, I'm saying we're not like telling everyone we're there.
I mean, if we have a natural choke point where you can just take them out one by one, I don't see why not.
I didn't say anything about stealth for this.
Right,
Let's
he
get in
did,
there.
suggesting
You
that
wanna
us
get in
as
there?
a party should stealth. But I don't think some of
If
us.
Thornune's
we
right,
don't know how
if
many
Thornune's right,
numbers
this is
they
just a
have, is
game.
the thing.
Thornune said this is just a game.
I
Orcs live like an
still
anthill,
don't
but they'll
think
come out. They'll come out
it's
if we ring a
right.
bell.
We don't know if when we die we return back through the tavern or not.
Well,
We
then
could
we'll have to not die.
here.
Bo, the more you
Okay.
talk, the more I like you.
Well,
Let's go take these.
hold
We're
on.
not gonna know. Let's go take out those two and see
Is
what
it
happens.
is it Operation Pineapple?
No. Oh God. Oh.
It could be. That does give me a good idea. Can we find a spiky ball in a short amount of time?
He
Roll it
forgot the
down
keyword.
that
Thank
path, take
God.
these guys out.
Ahead of us.
Well, the problem is you're climbing up
Have you
the
been
path, so
sipping
you would
that
have to be
wine
rolling it
skin
up
too
in
much?
front of you. Unless you had a way of climbing up and getting up to that level and then sort of lobbing
Hold
it
on.
out. in front
Other
of them.
wizards
Let me take them out from a distance.
can conjure a giant ball of flaming
No.
stuff. Can anyone do that?
No.
We're looking at you, Dragon.
That would have been good.
No, I'm not that kind of spellcaster.
Okay.
Well,
Let's
either
just go
way,
in there.
I
got
think
a
if
crossbow.
Keen makes me real big, I stand right in that bottleneck area, and just you guys shoot around me. I'll take them head on.
No.
I think we got them.
I think we can at least get
We
these
don't
two
know
and see
how
what's.
many there are. Is the issue? There
We
could
can
be
find out real
100.
quick.
We're about to find out, Mont. Let's get in there.
Oh, jeez.
A weak pineapple chant starts. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple.
Oh God.
Where we're going, there ain't no pineapple.
Alcohol makes you drunk.
In the Underdark, they ain't got pineapples.
All right. So as we're walking, I'm gonna explain to these guys. All right, y'all gonna want to stay out of my way because I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna shove both these guys off this cliff at once. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so let me explain.
Killing them.
First of all, you're coming up this
On the
path at night.
frame.
Bo,
Uh-huh.
do you have
there's
light
two of
on
me.
your spear or not? Because it's night, and you would
Uh,
stand
No.
out like a beacon.
Yeah,
No.
no, but
they
I'll
have
make sure I have
dark
a hand on
vision,
somebody.
too.
Okay. All right, so the path climbs up one last steep switchback towards a bare shoulder of rock. The hillside rises steeply on your right and drops away precipitously to your left. Debris and rubbish lie scattered over the last 100 yards or so. Discarded water skins, a bit of
That's so
charred
gross.
bone, splintered casks or kegs. Up ahead, the path opens onto a wide ledge and then doubles back sharply onto the mountainside. Two bestial humanoids in hide armor are sitting and fairly obviously playing dice on the ledge. They appear inattentive and bored.
All right.
Should I
So,
pick them off?
well,
We don't
you know what?
see a horn or a like an alarm that's next to them.
Make sure no
Um,
dinner bells get rung, as you said.
Yeah, where's their dinner bell?
Yeah, we
The
don't
dinner
know
bell is
their
going to be
you
when they
virtue list
splat
just
in the
yet.
ground at the bottom of this pit.
I just want to make sure there's nothing within hand's reach that they can.
you don't see any obvious,
Okay,
like gongs or.
okay.
Uh,
Hey,
Um,
Ken, is this intentionally not erased in front of them? Or is there like a cliff there as well?
That's the cliff. That's the cliff edge.
yes,
That's
Well, it
that's
curves
the
in
cliff
where you
He's
face.
see
saying
it
how there's,
erased.
yeah.
So I wanted to
Yeah,
make sure I'm
this
not
this is the cliff face. This is the path,
right.
and they are here, and you're not sure what's behind them or.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm asking about. This space here. I don't know how to ping. I can't do anything. This here is shaded for a reason.
Right, it's shaded
Okay,
because the angle.
because of
You
the
can't.
angle.
Yeah.
gotcha.
I can get a little bit closer if you guys hold off here just in
Tactical
case.
nuke inbound.
Want to do that?
Because if there's a cliff face there, I can run up and shove one of them off, and if you kill the other one,
Cliff's in front of them. The cliff is between us and them.
oh, hold on, they're not standing at the edge of a cliff here.
No, that we don't know. That goes into that's like the mountain edge.
Mhm.
They
Okay.
can't fall. They can't fall back.
So this is a wall.
Kinda.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. This area along here is a wall. This area here is the cliff going down the mountain.
oh, my
This is the
3D
path.
perspective
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the
is
path.
not
Yeah, it
advantageous
takes
here.
backwards.
Why don't
It
you
Okay.
hold
only
the?
helps when he's in a
Yeah.
labyrinth.
Well, why don't you hold the fort here? Let me try something. See if I can see what's happening behind him.
Hold on, before we do anything, are we taking path number 17 or path number 39?
Oh god, the numbers
Isn't
again.
there only
I
one
thought
path in front of
I
us?
thought it was
No.
53.
Oh, you know
Oh,
what?
Keen, not YouTube.
Keen might be onto something.
Yeah, I think it was 53.
There's only one path. How are there multiple numbers?
It's okay, Mott. One day you'll understand.
Oh, you
Yeah,
don't.
it's
You
super
none of
easy,
you
Matt.
understand. There's one path. So what's
Um,
path one? You
so-
start
I'm
at
casting.
one.
I'm
That's
going
how
to cast
numbers-
disguise self and look like a small orc.
Okay.
Oh god, there's an orc here.
Are you saying is Mott
Put my
saying that out
hand.
loud?
I put my hand
Okay.
over Mott's mouth.
Okay.
Me being
with him being a distraction, also, are we missing Chris?
Uh. Oh.
Who's Chris?
There was two of me.
Well, is there a sixth person
Oh.
here?
Oh. I'm sorry. Then I did not grab.
With Tavi being a distraction, would I be able to get at least 30 feet to them?
Toby.
You're like 4 times
Oh, I don't need to
the
be.
size
Never
of,
mind, ignore me.
of
Okay.
Tavi.
You're
There we
within.
go.
You're within running distance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, so I'm going to hop up here, looking like a young goblin.
A young orc.
Yeah, young orc. I'm a young orc. That makes sense for being 3.5 feet tall.
Okay. So as you step up on the ledge, um, the two orcs dicing, they look up and they go, Who you? Why? Oh, I don't recognize you. What's your name? What clan you from?
Oh shit! I don't know what clan they're from. This clan. This clan. Me get out back. Me
Now back.
by accident. Didn't mean to get out. Me back home. Cold out here. Me hungry.
Make
Please.
a deception check.
Please.
Make a deception check, if you will, please.
20! Dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh my
Are you my
goodness.
mama?
Please.
Oh,
Pork Daddy don't know me out.
and
Me,
then
me scared.
the two of them look at each other. You recognize? No. You
You my
recognize? No.
daddy? You my
And
daddy?
they say, "Oh, well, shut up. Go in."
What does it look like behind them?
Okay, I will go ahead and I will make some of that visible for you.
Yeah.
So we will put this and we will make
Worth it.
this.
Oh,
So,
so scared and lonely out here.
Just like sucking your thumb.
Yeah. with my crossbow under my cloak. Oh.
okay. You
Oh, it's an
see,
entrance.
yep, you see a little bit of that. Um, and you see that the pathway goes in, becomes kind of a corridor, rough cut corridor, and there's some stairs going down. And you can't see much beyond that because of the way the roof slopes down. Eventually, it kind of cuts off your line of sight. You would have to go further in order to see.
All right. Uh, I'm gonna start walking past them.
Okay, they just kind of look at you and shrug, and they go to pick up their dice again.
Cool. I'm gonna get back here, like a good ways away,
Okay.
and then turn around and look at where they were and go pineapple, and then and take them out with my and hit them with my crossbow.
Did you
Okay.
whisper pineapple?
Yeah, I go pineapple.
So you guys down the hill would not hear that,
Oh
since he was
no!
whispering
Well, I
it.
can't yell it because people down in the cavern might hear me.
Right.
Did he just
So
go in? It sounds like he just went in and left us. I didn't hear pineapple. Did y'all hear
Flip,
pineapple?
flip.
are okay. So you are going to get
Is he a
a
double
surprise
agent for the
attack,
orcs
but
the
that's
entire
one
time?
attack,
Oh
Torby.
god.
So
One attack.
would you like to attack Wark or Thark?
I'm gonna attack Wark.
Attack Wark.
Uh
Okay.
huh.
All right. So um you can go ahead and roll me an attack roll with your crossbow.
Got it. And I can't use my. Can we
You could
say that
use
I?
your special crossbow bolt if you want to.
No, I don't want to use my special. I want to use Dreadful Strike.
Dreadful Strike. Let me take a quick peek.
It adds 2d6 psychic damage if I hit.
Gloomstalker.
Gloom
I'm gonna
Star.
glue. Pineapple Gloomstalker, bitch.
Um. Oh yeah. When
Because then that gives
you
me an extra attack. So it's what. So like I get that plus I get an extra attack. So it would be two. I would get two. Plus I have heavy. But if you're telling
yeah,
me
once
surprise
per
attack is
turn.
one attack roll, then
Yeah,
I will just
once
do the
per
one attack roll.
turn when you attack a creature and hit with a weapon, you can deal an extra 2d6, and you can use this feature 3 times before a long rest. So, yes, you don't have to do anything other than make your attack roll and just
Okay,
declare that you're going to use that
cool.
if you hit.
Just because you said I get one attack, so I just wanted to make sure I wasn't
Yeah, yeah.
getting crazy. Okay. Crit.
Wow.
So I won't use.
Wow.
Maybe I should. That's great.
Okay, so now what is the normal max damage of your crossbow? One D.
14
Okay, that's 1d8 plus 6. Is that what?
plus 4. Yeah. 1d8
1d8
Is
or
it a
1d10. It's
D10?
1d10. 1d10 plus 4.
1d10 plus 4. So it's 14, and then
And then roll it?
roll
And then
an
I roll
extra 1d10, and I'm gonna tell you, don't even bother with
with my
your
glue.
special feature.
Okay, thank you. Oh well, 1.
Well, how does it look when you take this workout?
When I turn around, I go pineapple, gloomstalker, bitch, and I go thwit, and it just comes right out, and it hits him right in the temple, right when he was about to roll his dice with Thark,
Okay.
and then I
Make
turn over to Thark.
well, okay, before
Oh, okay,
that,
okay,
make me a stealth check.
got it. I get advantage on stealth because I'm
Oh, God.
so 6. Well, 22. What's 22? I rolled a 22. We don't need to roll
I
it.
hate
Okay.
it.
Yeah, you hit work. Work fall down, go boom.
Work fall down, go boom. Work know
And
my daddy.
and he sprouts a crossbow bolt, and Thark is in the middle of rolling his dice. His buddy falls over, and Thark, huh? What? And then he looks up and he attack! And he yells out. He yells
Oh,
out.
god damn it.
Uh,
I assume
attack.
we hear
You hear
yell.
that, and now everybody can roll initiative.
All right.
Brendan, where were you when we were struggling fighting rats?
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Well,
got
you guys, to be
walloped.
fair, you guys were all also level 1
Oh shoot.
Come on.
when you were.
Thornoon, you were ready. You were ready.
Natural 20.
For initiative.
For a 20.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
I did not do good.
Okay. Something is just being a pain. Okay. Let me try this again.
Oh.
I should have taken out Thark since he was the chatty one.
Oh.
What's that?
Okay, come on.
A square of frost.
Oh. I thought it was just the ruler tool, but it's not.
Why is that not? Okay, something is.
What, the initiative?
Yeah, something is not allowing me to add creatures to initiative.
Oh no.
That is weird. That is not an issue we have experienced with this VTT before.
It might just need to reload the page.
Okay, I will reload on my end, and I'll see if that changes anything. That doesn't change anything. I don't know
Can you
if
just
Garrett.
remember?
I don't know if Garrett is there or not. I was gonna ask him to, because I'm about to stop the game session and restart it.
Boo.
So can you take us off the map for a moment? Okay, then I will start the session again. End session. Then I'm gonna do this. And
It's
I'm
okay,
going
Ken.
to.
Maybe it's because I killed them.
Now, why? Why is it doing that? Okay. Fiddle faddle.
Can you? Do you need their?
Well, there's a built-in initiative thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it's not doing it, then can you just do it by hand?
Yeah. I can. I'll have
More
to.
for stream. Yeah.
I'll have to keep track of it.
Yeah. Will help.
Okay.
I can add like a quick
I'll
graphic.
keep.
Give me a second.
I'll keep track of it in here. Okay, so what did you guys roll for your initiative? Let me start with Garrett. What was your initiative? 2.
He was picking his nose, watering the mountain daisies.
Or bow 2. All right. So then, Tovi, what was your initiative?
I want to lie, but 9.
9. Okay. Forenoon, what was your initiative?
He crit.
20. Natural
Okay.
20, but a 20.
Total of 20. There's no
Yep.
bonus on that. Okay. Then Keen, what was your initiative?
I got a 10. Garrett, it shows that you rolled a 6 in VGT. Unless you
Oh,
just
it
didn't
shows
add your modifier, but it shows a 6.
who are you talking to? Me?
Bo.
Or
Yeah, I guess it was a 6.
Oh.
Apologies.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it
okay.
was a 2.
Okay.
Bovine.
And then Mott, what was your initiative?
11.
11.
Nice.
Okay. What I'm gonna kind of do, I'm just gonna kind of do Joe's
Throw the
Joe's
enemies
sort
in.
of rule popcorn. Since we have a natural 20 in the group, I'm gonna let you guys go first. So let's see.
He's dead. That
Thornoon,
Dark
you get to go first. What would you
Well,
like to do?
I am Eldritch Blast. 21 to hit.
Whoa.
You're a
At
student of
Tharp.
Alpha.
Okay.
We're all students of Eldritch.
That will hit. Go. What is the damage?
It's 6
Force
what
damage.
damage is this? It's 6 force damage. And
Okay.
they are pushed back 5 feet.
Okay. So he gets pushed back. Does it? It doesn't knock him prone or anything, does it?
No, nothing like that.
Okay. Then in that case, the next thing that Tovi is going to see Fark uh, uh, turn and run this way, and he's going to be shouting, "Oh, intruders! Intruders! Oh, we're under attack!" And he yells that out in Orcish, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10. Technically, Tovi, he goes right past you, so you will get an attack of opportunity as he runs past you. Um, you
Kill.
can you can drop your crossbow and use a melee weapon if you want.
I have crossbow expert, so I can use it as a melee if he's like within 5 feet. So
Okay.
I'm just as soon as he's walking up, I'm just gonna hold it right up to his face.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack roll. That's a 19.
19.
That'll hit. Roll your damage. D10 plus 4.
11.
11. How would you like to kill this guy?
Toby just kind of steps up from the darkness and like sheds the orc facade, and then looks like Tovey, and he just holds that crossbow right up to Thark's
You're
face
not my
and just
papa.
yeah, you ain't my daddy, and then I hits him right in the face, and he falls back. Since it's a crossbow too, he flies 10 feet into
Okay.
the side of the wall, and then I'm gonna.
Okay.
Do I have time to move after that or no? No,
Well,
it's
it's
not
not
my
your
turn.
turn. It's
Got it.
not your turn. So,
Okay.
reaction. Let's see.
Assassinated. Deep gnome. Oh.
Mott, you are actually next. So what would you like to do?
I'll probably have to use my entire movement to just run up here, and then this is like a climb up, correct?
No. It's just the top of the
Oh,
path.
okay.
You don't have to climb anything once you're
Uh,
there.
well then, I don't see anything or anyone.
No, you have dark vision, so
Hmm.
you have 60 feet of dark vision, so you see two orc corpses. Um, now,
120 of dark vision.
okay, well then you can see
Nice.
as far as Tovi was able to
Yeah.
see
Okay.
from that point.
Standing there.
And
Um.
you, because you're relying on dark vision now, you probably don't see Tovi. Unless
True.
how long does that feature last, Tovi? Is it only for
It's,
your
I hate to say it, but it's all the time. But it might not be happening right now. Well, it's because I dropped that glamour. So yeah, so he can't see me with his dark vision.
Okay.
I guess yeah.
Okay.
You just see the
Um.
aftermath.
I'm gonna then hold a sacred flame for if anyone
Mm. Oh,
approaches.
there is the
Dark.
brazier.
Well, I don't want to light that till
Oh, okay.
people are here.
Well, it's already lit.
It
Yeah.
should be
Um,
lit because they were playing dice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna hold a sacred flame if any other orcs run towards like where Thark's body, the second one, is.
okay,
Right.
And I'll release it then.
Tovi, I would like for you to make a. I should have had you do this earlier, but have you make a stealth check with advantage because of people not being able to see you.
Ooh. 14.
14. All right, let me take a look at this. Um,
That wasn't with advantage.
he would be
I rolled twice.
Oh, okay.
okay.
I hit
Uh,
the advantage tab on the. But thank you.
oh wow. Okay. So, he had a very good perception check. And
Who?
so suddenly you realize that the little cleft
Shut
that
up.
you hid in, that's actually an arrow slit. And on the other side of that arrow slit, there is an orc.
No.
And while that orc cannot see you,
Uh huh. He,
that orc
he's got a feeling.
does know that something is there and takes a shot at you. And oh, okay. Suddenly now, for whatever reason, the initiative thing is back up.
Oh, good.
I don't know what the hell happened to that. Okay.
Maybe it was just those two.
Okay. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. So Bog Bog is going to
Totally miss.
Should we be able to see the initiative now?
uh okay. I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna add you guys manually with the
I
rest
have
of
them
you
written down if you
manually.
want them.
Okay. Um then let me oh come on.
But what's
Uh,
Bog gonna do?
He's gonna
Bog's just
shoot
gonna
you, guy.
he's just gonna poke through and give me a little tickle.
Although I
he's
doubt
gonna
he
try
has the crossbow expert, so he's
he's
probably gonna
gonna
get
try to shoot you.
disadvantage. He's
Okay,
pretty
so
close.
Bo, you were at 6.
6, yes.
Mott is at
11,
11. Kian is at
10,
10.
And
Forenoon was at
20,
20.
and Tavi
And
was 9.
Tovi was at 9. And then we will give those guys, and then we will start the combat. And so actually, I am going to change. I'm going to put Brog at the end, and he'll go right before Thornoon. So we've already gone through Thornoon. Thark is out of the battle. So I'll go ahead and I'll remove him. And it is Bog. We'll just skip you this round, Mott, since you've already acted, and go on from there. So Bog is going to try to shoot with a. Actually, he's not shooting. He's throwing. He's trying to poke a javelin through the thing. So he will. Okay, he has disadvantage. I forgot to do that, so let me roll that again. Wow, his disadvantage roll was a 20. Does that beat your armor
Boo.
class, Toby?
Ken's
You
cheating.
got me.
We
Okay.
can't see his rolls.
6 points. 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay,
As a javelin pokes through the arrow slit and
worth
hits
it.
you. And then you hear in Orcish, "Oh, I can't see him, but I stuck one." And that is Bog's turn. Mott, you've already gone. Keen, you are now up.
All right. I will. I think I have to use all of my movement to get near Mott. Can I see in here? So I don't have dark vision.
There's a brazier by
I know
you.
there's a
There's
brazier,
a
but
brazier right there by the entrance, so you can see, you can see 20 feet bright light, 20 feet dim light from there.
I
Yeah,
can't see where everyone else is.
correct.
Like they're too far.
Correct.
Yeah. Don't cast very far. Unless
I
you
don't
would.
even know. I don't even know what I have is the problem.
You can,
Shift to 2.5.
yeah, you can choose to
Yeah, I
double
can.
move if you want to try to get closer.
I didn't set y'all up for success. I apologize.
Hey, it's D&D. We all make suboptimal
I think the
tactical
worst part
decisions.
was you decided to shoot a guy while with your back against a
Against an arrow
Arrow
slit.
an arrow slit, not even noticed.
It was karma. Grumps one eye, taking it out on me.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll just use the dash action. There's not much I can do without being able to see it's in there.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Yeah. You can see the pool of light up to about there, at least. All right, Tovi, we are back to you. As you turn around, you can see through the arrow slit there is an orc that has just shouted out to his buddies, and he's got a javelin and he's getting ready to poke through the arrow slit again.
I'm gonna point my crossbow in his arrow slit and shoot him. Take him out. Grab that javelin.
Okay, all right. So you will get an opportunity. Well, no, you won't get an opportunity attack. You can go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay.
Because you're right there at the arrow slit and you're using a crossbow, I'm not going to give you disadvantage because you can see your enemy on the other side of the arrow slit.
Thank you.
It
It's a
doesn't
dirty
mean
20.
that'll hit.
Dirty 20, and I hit him.
Yep.
Let's do for 12 damage.
Well, okay. You hit him and you bloody him.
Okay, I'm gonna do. I guess I'm mad at him, so let's do Dreadful Strike.
Okay. You 2d6.
For 10 damage.
How does it look when you kill this guy?
Tommy he leads in, and he blows him a kiss, and then he puts the crossbow right in front of his face, and he shoots him. And as he does it, it kind of glows a little bit as it goes right through his head.
And then you hear other orc voices. Walk down! Ah, they're attacking! They're attacking from inside.
And then I'm gonna back up
Okay.
and hide over here next. I'm gonna back up to next to Keen, hide
And
over here.
as you emerge into sort of the pool of
Mhm.
light, Keen, actually you could probably see kind of a little shape coming, and from its size, you
I'm
know.
like readying my quarterstaff, thinking I'm gonna have to attack this
Okay,
baby orc.
and
Yeah,
into the edge of the
I
light,
dropped
you
that.
see Toby. Yeah.
It's me. Y'all better get ready. You better ready yourself, young Keen. We got some orcs coming out of here. We got a hot nest.
Okay. And
And I,
then oh,
but
go ahead.
I say that and then take the rest of my movement to kind of go back into the darkness to get my invisibility-ness back.
Okay. Then
My glooms.
Toby, you're close enough to hear them say to hear an orcish voice say, uh sound the alarm, drop the bridge.
Oh shit.
Uh
Drop.
and so there's a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay. Bo, you are next.
All right. All I can really do is I'm going to dash and end up right about here,
Okay.
and go and just look around and be like, "Oh, I thought we were doing this together. You killed them all."
I got a trigger finger, Bo. You hear that
Ah,
from the you hear that from the shadow. I got a bit of a trigger finger.
clearly. I guess I'll just stand with my great axe and just be ready for someone coming from the staircase.
Okay.
And turn to Keen like, "Hey, when you get a second, can you put light on the spear on my back just so I can see what's going on here?"
I don't have that kind of magic.
Okay.
And I look back and around to look at
I'll turn around and
Rod.
look at Ma and be like, "Hey, when you get a second, if you could just throw light just so I can see." Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna take one of my torches and just light it and just
Light it from the brazier. Okay.
sure,
I'll let you
As
do
you
that as
run
a
in,
free action
yeah, just
as you run past
and
the
just like toss
brazier.
it in the ground in front of me, like I can't.
Okay.
How do I signify? What the, ah?
You could do tactical nuke.
Sorry, I this was the brazier, and then I pressed one button. And ah! How did you do that? Oh, the ping, right? Yeah. So
Ping.
I'm gonna like toss it like here.
Yeah, so you can do like that.
Yeah.
cool.
That'll be, and we'll make it yellow. We'll make it yellow,
Fine.
Watch out for that arrow slit.
and
The what?
we will fill it
They got a poker hole.
we'll fill it with fire.
Yeah. So I'll
So
just
that
prepare an action for if someone
yep,
comes at me.
we'll fill it with fire to
I
know that
don't
that's a
know
light
where
source
Dragon
that's
Stand.
there. All right. Next thing that happens. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
That
40.
was gluttonous. That was a gluttonous round for me, and I apologize. I was excited.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely not so far as.
And then last but not least is Brog. 10, 15, 20, 25,
Bug's dead.
30. No,
Work
Oh,
this
and
is
Brog.
Brog.
Thor.
Um, Bog is dead.
Bog and
Brog
Brog.
is not dead. So,
Feels very like dodgeball
Thornoon,
moves.
you are up.
Okay.
What would you
Well,
like to do?
The party.
I know this is going to be a very big surprise. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, there's
Who's
no
in?
targets in sight from where you are. because you're
Where
still
am I? Oh.
outside.
Oh, you're all the
You're
way
at the
outside.
entrance all the way at the back.
Okay.
He's
okay.
just shooting off the cliffside.
How how
Even
far
in
does
deer and
30 feet get
squirrels.
to me?
Take that, Cloud.
Can I get in target of work?
I'll say that
Work stand.
Mott, that you can run up past Mott or run up near Mott, next to Mott, as with 30 feet. Wark is dead because he's got the black circle. Thark is also dead because he's got the black circle.
I can't see anybody then.
No.
Yeah, so
None of us can.
Okay.
so you might
well,
have to dash unless you have something you can do with a bonus action. But any spell you cast would be at an area, and you'd just be guessing.
I
if
will
there's
use
any.
my action to dash
Okay.
because I
All
don't
right.
really have anything else.
Okay.
And then I'll
So
move
you can run up like next to Keen.
right here.
Basically. Yeah. All right.
And it's my turn there.
Mott. You are a dwarf, so you can see beyond. I'm gonna say that the torch light is not enough to screw up those of you with dark vision. So
I'm gonna run up towards the like split in the pathway.
okay.
Do I see anyone coming from like this upper pathway?
Okay, let's see. You say you have 120
It's like this
feet.
zone.
Yeah, you have 120 feet of dark vision. Is that correct? 120 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. All
that
right.
whole way.
So, what you can see is you can see the edge of a tower.
Hmm.
And the tower has an entrance to it.
Base, okay.
Looks like it might be kind of a guard tower type of thing, type of structure. But you can't see anything inside it. It just looks like an empty tower.
Okay.
And then it you can't see anything beyond that. So if that has any doors off of it, you don't know.
Okay. Do we notice now that we heard about that one arrow hole? Do we see any others?
Okay, let's see from your vantage point.
Watch, I'm standing in front of another one.
I think you are. Is the doubt. That's
It
a
looks
player thing, though.
What you can see,
no.
you can see it looks like there's an arrow slit here,
Oh
and it looks like there's an arrow slit here.
shit!
That's
It
gauntlet
doesn't look like there are any arrow slits back closer to the entrance.
Gotcha. Okay. Can I? And this might not even work. Can I try and like that first arrow slit I see? This one here.
Okay.
Can I target it with Sacred Flame?
You sure can.
Okay.
If you're gonna try to get it through the arrow slit on that kind of angle, I will. It's an attack roll, right? Or is it a?
It's a saving throw. It would be a dex save.
Now,
If
do you have to
someone's
target
in.
a creature, or can you target an
That's
area?
why, because it says you target a point you see within range.
Okay, you target a
So
point.
yeah,
Okay, so you
or
don't
you
have
target
to
a
target.
creature you see within range.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
then
So
that would
well,
not be possible.
make me a perception check with disadvantage.
I don't want to do those. Perception. Okay.
With disadvantage.
That's
And this will
fair.
be to see if
Fair.
you can see a creature.
Okay, game. I,
Okay, 13.
Run. Both of those were on natural 20s, and that just
You don't see any creatures
okay.
behind that
That's
arrow
fair.
slit.
Uh, I would not be the one to run it, is the thing. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna end my turn there. I know I'm not gonna be one to run in and really do much of anything, so
Okay.
yeah. That'll end my
Poor
turn.
Mont.
Keen. What would you like to do?
Oh, goodness. There's very little she can do. Because I don't see anybody. I can just see past the torch.
Correct. You can tell from the torchlight there's more stairs going down. No, I'm sorry. The stairs going up.
There's going up. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me.
Snake into one of those holes.
Well, I think what I want to do is, and I just have to
Is
go in. I will use my movement and then Misty step up to the next platform. So
Okay.
hopefully
Keen.
here.
Okay. So Keen just vanishes and then reappears farther up the path.
In front of
Anything else?
that hole?
I don't know there's a hole there, remember? So I would just move forward. I just see that there's a platform there, so I think I'm
Okay.
gonna look at it. Yeah.
Oh no.
Tovey, you are up.
I see. God, now I'm worried about Keen running up there. And there's that Farking torch. I'm going to,
You can get around the torch, and it doesn't mess with your dark vision.
and it doesn't. Okay, all right. Well, but it would mess. Like I would become visible though.
You would be visible within the torchlight, but it's only like a 20-foot radius
Okay.
for the
I'm
torchlight. So.
I'm gonna. If I go here, can I see through that hole? Is that
Give me a perception check. You're looking. Which can you
the second one?
point? Okay, the second one, the one
You
on.
know what? I'm just gonna. No, it's too. That's not That's not Toby. Toby's gonna walk up here. Just walk up. Become visible. Come out of the shadows. Become visible by the torch. Step
And then
right in
look
front of
through
that
that hole.
hole and look through that hole. And if
Okay.
there's someone there,
Okay. You see. You see
I want
the
Brog.
that there's a corridor back there, and it looks like it opens up into a larger chamber. I'll try to give you kind of an idea of what you can see from that angle.
Okay, but
Um,
I don't see,
that
but nothing
the
there.
but there's no creatures in there.
Okay, so I still have movement. Can I go up and shoot in the next hole?
You can go up and look in the next hole.
All right.
Okay, and then here, um,
Come on, Brog.
oh, whoops, I'm sorry.
I heard all about you, Brog.
You
Nothing.
tell there's stairs going up a very narrow corridor.
Okay.
And then it looks like there's kind of maybe another uh, cubby, possibly an arrow slit there.
Okay.
But
So
that's
they're running around to us then.
yeah.
God, how much was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So that's my movement. 40. I'm
Okay.
going to. Am, is it dark over here now? Are we out of the area for that torch?
Yeah, you are. And we're
Okay.
right at time, so Do we wanna finish the round, or do we wanna just go ahead and call it here?
Well, we already lost Chris because I think
Where
his
we-
internet went out. So
Oh, no.
probably better
Okay,
off
so
just
let's
cutting
go
it.
ahead and call it here. We will pick back up with Zach having his turn next
Who?
time. One of the what of the
Hey, my
dwarves.
name's Zach.
More like sack.
All right,
Visioning Daytona
players.
Beach for the
Thank
week.
you guys for putting up with the technical issues. I don't know what the hell was bothering DT,
Life.
DTT
Hashtag
tonight.
Orc Daddy.
Um, yeah, orc daddy issues.
Is that the name of this
And
chapter?
viewers,
It is now.
That is the
Viewers,
title of the adventure.
thank you very much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our shenanigans, and we hope that you will be back with us next week as we continue our delving into the Forge of Fury. Any announcements before we sign off for the night? All right. Well, adios, folks. We'll see you next Wednesday if we don't see
Woo
you
woo!
before.
You
Great
guys-
job.